Yo, yo, this is the Ronnie Show. So make sure y'all go ahead and get yourselves together, because I can promise you powerful niggatry. Now talk to us, TD.
Appreciate it, Mr. Davis. What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking them all? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, ay, put my mind to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in, and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, win is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when not touching the friends, ayy. You when not touching the kin, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number two, I came in to win. They said I'm tapped in with the action, if it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
Yeah, boy. It's your boys back in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. Yeah, look, this is called the Ronnie Young Show. To everybody that's 5'9" and below, go ahead and pull your chairs on up a little bit closer. Yeah, come on in the building. Your boy Ronnie Young is gonna be on full display tonight. How you feeling, Ronnie Young?
Ronnie Young.
I'm feeling safe right now, so we're gonna try to keep it that way. We're gonna try to keep
I
it
like that,
safe.
Ronnie Young. That's your new name, Ronnie Young.
Hey man, hey, I don't have anything to do with the names they give me, man. Hey man, if that's what they feel like I need to be, hey man, I let the people choose, man. I let the people choose.
Look like in the chat they digging the
So
name right now. So
Ronnie Young.
Hey man, I make it. I'm
Ronnie
I'm
Young, are
definitely
you
gonna have to
ready
give
for
me a
this,
jersey
Ronnie
now,
Young?
man.
You on the
I'm definitely have to
spotlight,
give me a
Ronnie Young.
jersey now. Hey man,
Okay.
that
All
what
right.
hard work gets
You
you.
back.
That what hard work
All
gets you.
right,
Get you go.
you this is your 15-minute claim to fame, Ronnie Young.
God
Hey
damn.
man. Hey, we gonna look better than 2-15 though. How about that? How about that? We gonna look better than 2.
All right, all right. I know y'all boys was trying to figure out, okay, what is the Ronnie Young show going to contain tonight? It's going to be powerful niggatry. We're going to talk 53-man roster projections first. Then we're going to get to them win-loss record predictions. Them 10 wins that Ronnie keep telling us that we going to get around here. I just wanted to make sure that all y'all had y'all dinner. Y'all got that chicken in your ass. Y'all got that rice in your ass by now. Because you're going to need dinner to get through this one. Now, Ronnie, there's a
Yes,
few
sir.
things I know you know about. We're going to talk about quarterbacks first. How you
Okay.
see this quarterback room playing out?
So we got Bryce Young, we got Andy Dalton, and we got the famous Jack the Crack Plumber. So right now, what I'm looking at Andy Dalton and I'm looking at Bryce Young. I don't think we're gonna have three quarterbacks on the roster. I think we're gonna have a emergency, and we're gonna have Andy, and we're gonna have Bryce.
God damn. How y'all fellas feel about that? Y'all think that's spot on? What y'all think?
I can agree to that. I, I
Not
think
not
I
not
think
no
uh
no.
I think Jack Plummer be on the practice squad. Go ahead, go.
Go ahead, go.
Now Ronnie, with the new rules, you know that you can dress out another quarterback and it don't go
Hey, yeah,
against the
he
game day
right.
roster. So why
Yeah,
would
that's
you
true.
why would you cut a quarterback when you could carry another quarterback? quarterback for just for safekeeping.
I don't think the demand for an
Ronnie
emergency
Young.
quarterback is needed right now though. I think that's something that we can determine. I think they're looking at it right now. But do you actually see Bryce Young and Andy Dalton getting hurt before week 6?
I
It
don't
could
see him getting
happen.
Go.
hurt, but
A lot of
anything is
quarterbacks dropped
possible.
last year, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
Anything possible.
but what I'm saying is that the emergency quarterback that they are going to get is not going to be somebody off the street. It's going to be somebody that they know understands their system, that they already communicating with throughout the season, so they can be prepared for when they need to call them in to run the plays and operate the plays in a time period where they may just need them for 2 or 3 weeks. I don't think it's gonna be something that they keep on the 53-man roster all season for just an emergency.
Okay.
Now I could be wrong. I could be wrong. They keep Jack. I think Jack Plummer going to go to the practice squad. I don't think he's ready to catch snaps at the NFL level with the first team.
I can agree with that. Bryce Young and Andy Dalton is going to be your two guys. I think they're going to cut Plummer and bring him back on the practice squad just because he already know the system. He's already a guy that they somewhat familiar with and they devoted time to him. So I don't see, and he a young dude, so
Hmm.
they got time to try to mature this guy, and he ain't gonna rush off nowhere.
Nah, they're focused on grooming him. They're not focused on throwing him to the wolves.
Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna move on to the running backs position. Now, it's being rumored and put out that the Carolina Panthers are going to carry four backs into that roster spot. So, if you had to pick four out of the crew that's sitting here, who y'all got?
Hmm. Hmm.
I'll make it
Well,
bigger so y'all can see.
you know for sure. You know for
Well,
sure.
definitely. Uh-huh. Go ahead.
No. Oh no, no. I was just about to say, for sure, Brooks gonna start off on the pub list. So to start the season, you know you got Chuba, you got Miles Sanders. Blackshear, I would think he's gonna make the team. I think he's gonna make the team. And I like Sheridan, but I think they might go with Boone.
I agree.
Mike
I
Boone.
agree with
Mike
you
Boone.
100% on that right there. I think Boone is one of their guys that they feel comfortable with, and they could go and they're probably going to do everything they can to make Bryce as comfortable as he can this year. So you're going to need somebody that can now let's trust to run that ball. What about you, Goat?
I'm dead on with D'Angelo. I'm dead on with D'Angelo. I'm good with that.
How about you, Ronnie Young? You feel good about that?
I got one question about Blackshear possibly moving to the practice squad and Boone
Okay.
taking his spot. Or do you think Blackshear is more valuable to the special team?
Yeah,
I was
I
getting
don't.
ready to say.
I haven't seen Boone play special team, not returning the ball. So I would say Blackshear is definitely more important than Boone is as far as
If
Okay.
they
special teams
cut
go.
Boom, Blackshear will be available to do punt returns and kick returns as well. So he is a little more valuable to this team and what he could do. He's more
Yeah, that's
versatile.
what I've been weighing. I wasn't sure how valuable Blackshear was to the team. So
Yes,
And
sir.
and
Yes,
this
sir.
right here, it was an announcer brought this up last night. He said what people are mulling over versus that smaller frame receiver that's got that second gear out there in midfield or out there in space. He said a lot of people are going might go with the running back for the kickoff this year because you're a little bit closer. You know what I'm saying? It's
mm,
almost like getting a
Yeah,
handoff now versus a
right. And,
a kick.
and
You
you
see what I'm
gotta
saying?
you got you
So
gotta you gotta break more. You're gonna need somebody that's good at breaking tackles. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much
the
fucking
bigger frame.
traffic.
That's what they say.
Yeah,
The bigger
yeah.
frame guy. Uh
so
Hmm.
it's
huh.
more compact.
Yeah.
They're working in a more
Yeah,
compact
yeah,
area than
compact
they.
area. Correct. More
Okay.
compact area. So you would want somebody that can
Yeah.
shed off tacklers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody with some strength, some leg power.
All right. We're gonna slide on down to the wide receivers. They're projecting that we're gonna keep 6 wide receivers. So if you had to take 6 in right now, who you taking?
Mm. We know who the
See,
three is.
that's
The
getting a
four,
little
3 to
harder
4
there.
is
Of
locked
course,
up.
you already know it's going to be Adam Thielen. You know it's going to
Nope, must
be
be delayed.
Yeah, he got a
Leggett.
little delay.
I got a delay. Let me go
Yeah,
in and
yeah,
come back
yeah.
in. Let me go out and
Yeah.
come back in.
Okay. So think about this. Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen, Xavier Leggett, and Mango is probably going to be the locks to stay. I think they're gonna because they're shopping Terrence Marshall as we speak, so that means they're trying to get rid of him,
Hmm.
obviously.
Yep.
Um, that leaves, I think Amir Smith Marset is going to be special teams, so that's number 5 right there. And
Yeah.
then it's a toss up between David Moore and Jalen Coker. It depends
I
on
think
what they want right here.
I'm thinking. I really think y'all know I talk my little smack about Coke and the tube socks, but I
Yeah.
think I think he might be the one. I think he might be the reason why they're shopping Terrence Marshall. I think he could possibly make the team. To be truth be told,
All right. So who y'all got? Y'all got well, Ronnie, David
I don't
Moore
got.
or
I don't
Jalen
have David
Coker?
Moore making the team. I don't have David Moore making the team.
So that means they're going with the young boy,
I
Jalen
think
Coker.
no. I think they're gonna keep ISM. I know the talk is that they've been trying to trade him, but
Already got him in.
I don't think we're in a position to just let ISM walk. I mean, to let what's the guy that we just talking about this trade? My brain is
Terrence
going.
Marshall.
Terrence Marshall. Terrence
Terrence
Marshall.
Marshall. I don't think we're gonna let him walk for nothing. I just
So you
don't
think
think.
they're gonna keep
So you say,
TMJ?
well, he no. What he's saying, Q is he think if they don't trade, if they can't find a trade partner, they're gonna keep him. That's what he's
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And they're gonna release more. I think the value for TMJ is not that high, but the value for us is very high because we need a receiver that's going to not necessarily do everything we need to do because TMJ he's good for what he can do
We
right
we,
now.
we, we need we need a big body receiver, is what you're saying.
But we got Xavier Leggett. See,
Well, but
Leggett
Terrence
is the
Marshall,
big body receiver.
Terrence Marshall is taller than Leggett.
Ronnie, I hate to show you because if I was to show you the PFF scores from this last game on your boy, you'd be like, "Ooh, wasn't looking too good, was it?"
On TMJ.
No, on Leggett.
Well, they haven't fully developed him. I don't think he's a first year starter. I just don't think that. I think they're gonna put
Yeah,
him on
Leggett
gadget
is
plays. I think they
yeah,
got a
Leggett raw.
progress.
Yeah, yeah, right. I agree with you, Ronnie. They're gonna use him on a lot of gadget plays, man.
They're
He's
trying
gonna
to
be a gadget.
acclimate him. He's not
Yeah,
he's not an
yeah,
acclimated receiver yet. He's not formed in his route running yet. He's
yeah.
as
He's
far as
very raw, super
separation.
raw,
He's
super raw.
raw as hell. I'm not saying that he wasn't great in college for that 1 year. He was good for that 1 year. But you got
Hmm.
to do this shit week to week. You know what I'm saying? Damn near in practice, you got to do this. You got to show separation in practice, and it got to translate over into the game. And
So,
he's not ready
so
for that yet.
real quick, these are the PFS for everybody on offense this week, and they graded the highest on the team. Terrence Marshall Jr. had an 87.4 PFF. Him and then Bryce Young himself had 82.2. The worst of the offense, and as you see right here, they got a picture of Xavier Leggett, the worst of the offense on PFF this week. His grades, like I said, he coming along. Mango was terrible at 54.7. Xavier
And,
Leggett
and,
was at a
and,
fucking 42.
and that's the thing. And that's the thing. If I'm the Panthers, I'm shopping Mingo because Mingo, Mingo, Mingo is not better than Terrence Marshall. And I just keep
Oh, here we
saying that.
go. We know you hate him.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him as a person, but as a player, he just not. He
But
just
D'Angelo, you
that
got
guy.
to pay.
Right. I
You
know.
got to
I
pay
know.
Terrence Marshall
Yeah.
Jr. though.
Yeah. I
That's the
know. Yeah. I
thing.
know. I know. Yeah. You're right.
When it
You
comes
right.
down to money, you're gonna keep the younger player in the
Right.
contract.
Right. Right. I agree.
Okay. So, what you got, Ronnie? You say you keeping Terrence Marshall Jr.?
I think we keep it Terrence Marshall Jr. till we can do something with his contract or we can renegotiate. I don't know. He coming off a rookie contract, so there is no renegotiating on his contract. But I think the climate that we're in as a franchise, man, we're not finna just let players go. Like either you gonna play out the contract and we release you or whatever. I don't know.
Well,
But
here's the
I
thing
don't
with
see
Terrence
us.
Marshall, Ronnie.
Yeah,
The
I'm talking
thing with
about
Terrence
Terrence
Marshall,
Marshall. Yeah.
but the thing
Go
about
ahead.
it is I think they already know they're not gonna re-sign him. So if they can get a 7th round pick for him, why not?
Right.
Why not trade him?
And David Moore, I like David Moore. I think he knows the system well, but I never looked at David Moore as somebody that's gonna be here long term. I didn't. I think
No,
he's here. I
no.
think he's here as a veteran. He's as a veteran president. He knows the system, but I just didn't look at that as something that's gonna shape the format of our wide receiver room. I may be wrong, but
Yeah.
I think the
Well,
relationship.
he's an end, Ronnie. He's the end, though, Ronnie.
Yeah, but do you? I just look at all the signs. Like every time, now coach may be talking shit because that's what Canales does a lot of times. He says the nice shit to get to the next question. So, but every time they've asked him about Terrence Marshall Jr., he has said nothing but positive things about him. There could be some bullshit because they know they trying to trade him, but I don't see that relationship just going out the door because I look at what's in front of me. Like he hadn't said anything to make me think that they are done with Terrence Marshall. But everything's a strategy though. So how much can you really invest in what Canales is telling you about a player when there's other motives behind his intentions sometimes? So
Oh damn! You saying Canales lying to these motherfuckers?
I'm saying Canales gotta make the cake
That's what he
look
said.
good. So
God
I'm not
damn.
saying Terrence Marshall has done a good job in the preseason, which he does every year. But is that enough for him to cement him as the number 5 or number 6 wide receiver on this team? You know, maybe
If you ask me personally, I think Terrence Marshall's the third best receiver on the team right now, currently.
I
Right
kind
now,
of
Yeah,
think
currently.
so too. I think so too. You
that's why
know,
they're trying to shop him.
his value may be a lot better now than it would be. I don't know. Will his value be better week 6 if they keep him versus shop him now? Will they install him into the offense to where he's doing more? Or will he just we get the same results? I don't think we gonna get the same results out of TMJ. They've been talking too much about him.
Hmm.
Well,
Even
see,
in the
if
go ahead. Huh?
if you trade him now, you see what I'm saying? That's better than having to make a decision on the roster. The decision is already made, and you get
Right.
something for him.
Hmm.
Like look at the Titans. The Titans end up trading Malik Willis today, right? He got drafted
Yep.
in 2022. He only been there 2 years. They got a 7th round pick for him. But you know what I'm saying? He been on display in the preseason. So somebody gonna use him for a backup. We've talked about that. I talked about that with MDJ. I think I talked about it. D'Angelo Q, everybody we've talked about that at some point in time. Holding on to these people too damn long. Look at these other teams. They go ahead and get rid
Yeah,
of people after 2, 3 years.
I could agree with you
Stop
on that
doing it.
goat if we got rid of him in the second year, but we didn't really see what TMJ can be if he's in a good system. When we had that interim coach and we run it up, we wanted Tepper to hire him. That was the best version of TMG we've ever seen. And I don't want to see that in another division. I really don't want to see that with the Saints. Because the Saints, I
But
think if we release him or if we let him walk, that he could likely go to the Saints. He could likely go to anybody
Bengals.
that's in need of a number 2 receiver with his
The
well,
Bengals.
but
I
see,
can see him
but
going
see,
to Cincinnati.
think about this though, Ronnie. You, we didn't take full advantage of his skill set until that when he was with
Steve
Steve
Wilkes.
Wilkes the other year. He gets behind the defense. Y'all want him to run crossing routes and slants and curls and shit. That's not him.
But
That's
I
why you're
think
not
that's
gonna
what
get nothing
Leggett.
out of
I
these
think
guys.
that's where they got
That
Leggett though.
they
So
go over the top. Them guys
that's
go
why they
over the
got
top,
Leggett.
bruh. You understand what I'm saying? But you
Right.
you gonna
I
get the
agree
same
with you.
thing out of him, Ronnie, because of I'm not getting into that, but you gonna get the same production out of him because of what we have to do with what we working with.
So you
I
saying
just put it
go
just that
basically
nicely.
because of the skill set that say you got a Ferrari, but you're going 20 miles per hour in that Ferrari. Are you fully utilizing that Ferrari to its fullest capabilities? Is that what you're
No.
saying?
Not at all. Not them goddamn 600 horses or whatever's in that Ferrari. You understand what I'm saying? No, you not. You understand what I'm saying?
God
No, you
damn.
not.
All right. I just want to make sure we was on the same page. You understand that one, Ronnie?
No, I got you. I got
We
you.
on the
I
same
just I
we on
don't
the
the
same
driver
page,
we've
brother.
had though, the drivers the last 2 years, the drivers we had of that Corvette didn't know how to use a goddamn stick shift. So you know, till they know how to change from 1 to 4, go from one, stick shift, you can go from one first gear all the way to fourth. You know how to hit that shaft right. You know how to hit that motherfucker right.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
go from
yeah.
1 to 4. We ain't had a coach yet do it. So other than Steve
But
Wilkes.
Ronnie, that motherfucker gonna bog down like a motherfucker. You go from 1 to 4, Ronnie. It's gonna bog down. It's gonna bog down. You
Hey
just
man,
gonna flood it, brother. Going from 1 to 4.
well, that's probably why I fucked up mine. I had a stick shift. So hey,
Ah,
Well, yeah.
Lord have
I'm pretty
mercy.
sure.
All right, that was the wide receivers. I know that's the diva group that everybody love to talk about. Now we're going to the tight end room. This is where you go make your money at right here. That security blanket for your young quarterback Bryce Young. What you got, Ronnie? Oh, let me tell
um,
you. Looks
go ahead.
like they're saying online they're gonna keep 4 tight ends. So go ahead.
So we got Ian Thomas at the top. We got Tommy Trumbull. We got Jatavius Sanders. And who's our fourth tight end? We got the guy from the
Jordan
Eagles,
Matthews.
Jordan
Yeah.
Matthews. We going with a 2 tight end set this year. I think Canela's gonna run 2 tight end sets. So I don't think blocking is that important to Canales as a tight end. So I got us. I hate to say it. I got us cutting Ian Thomas.
God damn.
I think he's gonna run with Trumbull. I think he's gonna run with
Can
Sanders
you cut
and
him if he
Jordan
injured?
Matthews.
I don't think you can cut him if he injured.
Oh, so Ian Thomas is injured.
Yeah, he has a calf injury right here. He questionable for week 1 at New Orleans. Him and Trimble. So
Well, they
that
may put him
automatically
on
got
IR.
them boys.
They may put him on IR. Can they do
Oh
that?
Yeah,
I'm
they
not.
man.
put him on.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I think now
God.
this is my honest opinion. I think they're gonna go with the top 4 right there: Tommy Trimble, Ian Thomas, Tavion Sanders, and Jordan Matthews. I think they're quite comfortable the way how you seen in preseason, swapping out with Jatavion Sanders and Jordan Matthews as you see fit, because you saw production from that tight end room, and you haven't seen that in a while. Tommy Trimble
So,
just ain't it, and Ian Thomas definitely ain't it. Lord have mercy.
so you
But
think they
somehow
gonna eventually?
Canales talks about Tommy Tremble all the time. Every time
Yep.
you turn around, it's Tommy this, Tommy this, Tommy this, Tommy that. I don't
Well,
understand it, but
Tommy seems to be a real teacher's pet. He understands what are the right things to do, and it just don't seem to ever translate on the field with
I
him.
just
I don't
don't.
understand it.
He's only played 2 years though, Q.
Well,
I don't.
he said the first year he didn't get a playbook from the coach, but everybody else got a playbook. And
see, Ronnie,
essentially
you got to stop
he
that
said
shit,
it
Ronnie.
wasn't practicing red zones. So I mean, come on,
You got to
Ronnie.
stop that
This
shit.
is third year.
Yeah,
Yeah, but none of
this is the
those.
pros, bro.
I
So let me
understand
tell you
that
something
though.
about the tight end position, Ronnie. You lean more on your physical ability at that tight end position more
Yeah,
than
but
anything.
how much information are you asking them to digest? And on the off, as a tight end, you running tight end plays. You protecting the quarterback. You protecting the run play. Sometimes you involve. with the blocking of the of screens. It's a lot of shit that you gotta digest. And if the foundations that these guys were drafted on within the systems were not functional for their skills, we saw Tommy Trumbull score touchdowns. We saw Tommy Trumbull really be effective during now the foundation that he was playing on with fucking Frank Wright and fucking what was that other dumbass coach we got before Frank?
Before Frank,
Matt Rule.
Matt
Matt
Rule. I
fucking
couldn't remember
Rule,
his name.
Matt
the
Rule.
dumbest school teacher of them all. We can't expect to see what the output of what Tommy Tremble could be under those guys. Like those, that's what I don't think. That's why I say TMJ, Tommy Trumbull, these guys that were drafted from the previous coaching staff, we don't know what these players are because they didn't never push their abilities. He didn't ever push their skill set to the point where we got the most out of these players. So I don't know what Tommy could be. I know when I saw Tommy before he came into the league, that motherfucker he was something serious at Notre Dame. I haven't seen that level of talent since he got to the Panthers. Is it because of him, or is it because of the coaching staffs that drafted him?
I
You
don't
got
think
to ask
that's it.
yourself that question.
I'm asking myself what type of quarterback he had because to go from God, they had the boy that just got drafted last year over there in Notre Dame. We argued about him the other day. Go remember when that Torn brought him up that day?
Oh, you talking about Sam Hartman?
Sam Hartman. To go from Sam Hartman and then get over here to the Carolinas where you had PJ Walker, Sam Donald, Cam Newton one year. Then you look around, your quarterbacks were he got one year Bryce Young. So
Fucking
you went through
zombies.
four quarterbacks in a matter of 2 years, two
Yep.
seasons. You want to know about his production? There it is right there.
Yeah, but how functional was his production? Like what capacity was the results favorable for us when in the capacity we used him? Like when he responded, were we fucking the fuck in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left? Were
Mm.
like what was the fuck? What was he standing on to produce and really see? All right, this is the guy that solidifies our tight end spot. We ain't. We've been playing hot potato with players for the past 2, 3 years. And then once we get a
Whose fault
favorable
is that?
opportunity, as far as coaching staff, as far as everybody on the same page, now we want to say, well, that player wasn't shit for the past 3 years. Well, nobody was shit. Nobody, everybody, the results showed you what we fucking had the past 3 years. Let him
I
see.
meant to say,
Let's see what he look like this year. If he ain't shit, and we still winning, I don't know, bro. We lost last year. I don't know what nobody look like when we losing.
and I didn't meant to say Sam Hartman. I meant that good God, I can't remember the boy name. I can't remember the Booty is what I call him. Booty.
DiCaprio Booty. DiCaprio Booty.
No, I'm talking about the quarterback for Notre Dame that year,
Oh,
Tyler
oh,
Buchner.
oh, oh, okay, okay.
He was there before Sam Hartman. But anyway, shout out to Red Swan for that 4.99 super chat. He said, "Dun dun dun dun, it's the Ronnie Young Show. Let's get it."
God damn.
Oh, just wait till we get to them win loss projections. Oh, that's gonna be good.
I'm
Omar
gonna fuck him
Tillman,
up. I'm gonna
I
fuck
see
him up.
that. Omar Tillman, shout out to that super sticker from him, man. We appreciate you, brother. And let's get to it as we do. We moving on down. So you good on the tight end position? Who you got?
Who me?
Yeah,
You talking about
yeah,
me? Oh,
yeah.
I got. Well, I was thinking that Ian Thomas won last. So as you say, he hurt. So they may go with four tight ends. They maybe go with four tight ends. You know. So I agree with that. I agree with that, Q.
All
Wait, did
right.
y'all say? Did y'all everybody say that it was going to be four tight ends? Because I do think it's going to be four tight ends.
Yeah, it's gonna be four tight ends.
Yeah.
The Panthers always kept a lot of tight ends for some odd special reason, and then
Don't use
sometimes
Yeah,
they don't use them. They just be
they
on the
ran
team.
5 the year before.
last year.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's because they was moving Giovanni Ricci around from fullback to tight end, and then they finally, I guess, they gave him the boot because I don't even see Giovanni Ricci.
No, yeah,
I don't
right.
even
Yeah,
see.
he gone. We didn't re-sign him back after the last season.
There you go. All right, all right. So to the offensive line, the meat and potatoes of this thing right here. Ronnie, as you
Let's
see,
get
we
to it.
got Icky, Damian Lewis, Austin Corbett, Robert Hunt, Taylor Moton. Who's your other five to make it? Because we think the Panthers probably gonna take about five of them. I'm sorry, 9 to either 10 offensive linemen in there.
Okay, so we got K Mays, we got Brady Christensen, we got Chandler Zavala, and we got Yosh Najman. That's the swing tackle, right? That they've been
Yeah,
waiting on,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Green Bay.
normally, how many offensive linemen do we got the guards and we have linemen, right?
Well, normally on a well balanced team, for all five starting positions, you normally have a starter behind a depth player behind them. But I think we a little different this year because they feel, I guess, like the offensive line got a little bit better. And I'm seeing some people say we're going with 9 guys. Some people saying we're going with 10.
Hmm.
So I could see them
Hmm.
just take Brady Christensen, Neiman, Cade Mays, and Zavala on in there, and they may cut Ricky Lee, Crawford, Mason Brooks, Andrew Raymond, Jack Anderson, Ike
Hold
Bogetta.
on, hold on. Slow down, Q. Because
Yeah, yeah,
that Andrew Raymond, he started Saturday.
I know.
So
Hmm.
if
But
he
that was the
started,
evaluate. That was the evaluation though.
but think about it. Think about it. You really think they put somebody to evaluate that's gonna protect Bryce Young? I think he gonna make the team.
Well, they did that to see what he could be. I'm not
But that
And
sure.
that was against two. Yeah, that was against two.
but he had a good showing though. I think he gonna make the team. Me personally. I mean,
Well,
I'm not.
they
I'm.
may they
I'm
may keep him because, like I say, as a backup center,
yeah,
back
I
what was
think
he,
he gonna make
guard
the team.
center?
Center.
Hmm.
Yeah, as your
Hmm.
backup center, he gave them some good snaps Saturday. So I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to keep 10.
Yeah, I think he gonna make the team. Me personally.
Okay, I agree with that. Shout out to Eternal 212 with that super chat. He said, "Ronnie, my guy." Appreciate y'all for that, man. Make sure y'all like the video
Appreciate
on
that,
y'all
buddy.
way in here. Ronnie is probably one of the most diverse individuals we've had come through this show, but he seems to have people seem to have a strong liking to him,
Hey
even though
man,
how bizarre this
I
nigga is.
appreciate it. I appreciate it, man.
He
Some say
he talking
it's
with
my
he
personality,
talking
man.
with some sense right now. I ain't never heard him talk
You
with this
wait till
much
you get
sense.
that win loss prediction. That crazy motherfucker gonna take off then.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
already know.
go. I hear you
Yeah, cause
go.
see, nobody ain't arguing. Nobody ain't arguing Bryce right now. Yeah,
Right.
you ain't arguing Bryce right now. That's the only reason
Hey,
why
my
you're talking
blood,
with some
my
damn
blood
sense.
pressure good
But
right now,
getting
man.
back to
So
the
we got
linemen, normally on a team, man, they carry 8 to 10 linemen. Then you're gonna have anywhere from 2 to 3 on the practice squad that they can elevate at any given time, barring injuries.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it sounds like he had cut off mid sentence. Okay. All
I'm
right. So
I'm
now we're moving. We're moving to the defense. Left defensive end, nose tackle. Right defensive end, you got Ashawn Robinson, Shy Tuttle, Derek Brown. How do you feel about the D tackle situation right here, Ronnie?
okay. So we know Ashawn Robinson, and we know that our other guy, our main called Derrick
Tuttle,
Brown.
Hey, Brown.
We got
Derek Brown.
Derrick Brown. So we playing a 3-4, right? No more
Yes,
four
sir.
three. All right. So we got Derrick Brown on the outside, right? Derrick Brown,
Mm-hmm.
and we got Ashawn Robinson on the
Mm-hmm.
outside. And we got Shot Tuttle as their third spot, their nose tackle, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the line, are we strictly on the defensive, or we not defensive, but the defensive
Just the D
tackles, or
line.
we doing okay on just on the D
Just a
line?
D tackle. Yeah, just the
Oh,
Okay.
just
tackles
D tackle.
right here.
Just tackle. Okay.
Uh this is shaky after this because I'm not familiar with TJ Smith. I'm not
Well,
familiar with Nick
you
Thurman.
better get familiar with T.J. Smith because that boy making the team. Tell you that right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, D'Angelo, that boy getting cut. I think they're
No,
gonna
but
keep Derrick
do you
Brown,
want to put a bet
Robinson,
on?
Tuttle. Yeah, we
You
can do that. Nick
put
Thurman
$100
and
bet on.
LeBron. Think about what you saw out there on that field. They played Thurman and they played Ray. You didn't
I
see
get
much
that.
of that goddamn Smith and shit like that. That should tell you everything you need to know.
You're right about that, but I think, goddamn it, you know it. I ain't gonna argue, but I still think he's gonna make the team.
Ah,
You're right about that. I still think he'll make
think
the team.
about it now. You
Let's put a
saw
hundred dollar bet on.
Thurman. You saw damn $100 on these bums. Okay. let's do a $10 bet on these niggas, man. They
Ah
don't need to.
shit.
These
Oh
boys hit
shit.
some shit. These boys hit some
$20.
shit, man.
$20. Hell, I can't
20.
even get a value man with $10 no more. I need 20.
Okay, all right, 20 it is. I think
All
they're
right.
gonna keep Thurman and LeBray and Ray. I think they're gonna get rid of Crumity, TJ Smith,
Damn.
No,
Ula
no,
So
no,
they
Ao.
try to
no, no, no,
develop
no, no, no,
Crumley?
no, 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 no. They ain't getting rid of Crummy. Hold on. Wait a minute now. No, no, no.
Yeah, you ain't gonna try to develop him?
Yeah,
They
Crummy
got
ain't going
they
no.
got down that the Panthers are gonna look to keep 5 guys, and they usually spot on. So that's all. That's
Crummy.
all I'm saying. Crumity is he's a sixth
Well,
round selection that we just
well, what's
took,
going to
but
happen to Crummy? Well, what's going to happen to Crummy? Because he's injured. He's going to go on that injured reserve list. So that's what's going to
well,
happen to him.
if he's injured, then you might
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well kiss either LeBray and Ray goodbye, and the rest of them boys, because they may keep
That's who
him just
gets
because
goodbye. I'm telling you, just watch, trust me. TJ Smith is making the team.
you got a lot of faith for T.J. Smith. But he
Yeah,
your
He gonna
cousin.
win me. He gonna win me a
$600
Chick-fil-A
million
meal. That's
dollar
for
free
sure.
agent. You try to develop him in year three. If he can't do nothing with him, then you got to get rid of. See, you got to get him 3 years as a D
Yeah,
tackle,
yeah.
Who?
Crumley, even though he's a six
Crummy.
round pick.
They
Got to
just
give
Yeah,
took
him
the
that
nigga
now.
this year.
But that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
Crummy.
You said cut him.
But they
You
like
got to
Crummy.
give him
They like him
2 years
before
as
he
a D
got hurt
tackle.
too.
That's the three technique.
Okay, all right. I don't think they're gonna
Crummy ain't
waste
going
much
nowhere.
time on, but if they
He's
don't see,
just gonna
because
be on
it.
injury reserve. He's
So
gonna
let
be
me
on
tell
injury
you
reserve.
something. You would have seen more from him in practices. You would have seen more from him up before he got hurt. And like I said, his injury is listed right here as an ankle. So it's a sprained ankle. So I mean, hell, I know niggas walking on a sprained ankle. So I'm just saying.
I think they still trying to develop this depth, man, and I'm not. I don't think
You all right over there?
Yeah, what happened? Cat
I
got your
think he
tongue
cut it.
right?
I don't know. Ronnie went out.
I had to look at my phone. I said, "Well, damn, I thought that been me." All right, all right. Well, what we gonna do?
Okay, okay. So, oh, you off him now? I was just gonna say I pulled him up. You got this Jaden Crumley kid. He been at Mississippi State for 5 years, so he one of them COVID babies. You understand what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
got that 5th year to stay over there in school. Okay, so something still has to his hands, his get off, shedding attack, something. Once he gets that in the NFL, you got to give him 2 to 3 years at that deep. Hell, you a first round pick, you give him 2 years. You know what I'm saying at the D tackle
Hmm.
position. So you got to give him two and a half, three. Being as though we wasted a pick on him, that we drafted him
Yeah.
in the
I
Dan
agree. I agree
Morgan,
though.
Dan
He
Canales regime.
he's just gonna be on the injury
Yeah.
reserve this year, the whole year. He not getting cut. He's just gonna be on the injury reserve list.
Sorry about that, fellas. I went out. I got a call, so I apologize.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What was
So
you saying, Ronnie? Go ahead.
he was in the middle of saying the defense.
Yeah, I don't. during those preseason games, man, I didn't see a lot of pressure being created from the depth we had. So, are they gonna leave any open spots available for waiver guys or guys that's being
You
released?
better bet your
Oh
sweet
yeah, oh
ass
yeah, yeah,
that
oh
he
yeah,
ain't.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah,
so.
yeah,
They
yeah,
need all the
yeah,
help
yeah,
they can
yeah,
get.
most definitely.
The
And it
last
just
the
in the
last four or
preseason though,
five
Ronnie.
guys.
It's just in the preseason. You ain't gonna see
Yeah,
much pressure during the regular season, buddy. I've been
right,
trying to tell you that.
right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. In them last four five guys that make that 53-man roster better be sleeping with one eye open.
So what's the value in the guys in depth that we have now versus the guys they releasing? That's how I'm looking at them shaping this D line room. Because
It ain't
if
much.
exactly, so if they didn't see much in the preseason from the depth, why would they hold on to these few guys just to have depth when they already releasing guys that could possibly be better than the guys they have now? And that's the same with the wide receiver room too. Like after those first four, like I'm not saying that TMJ shouldn't be there, but he he to me he can be spared. Like TMJ can be spared. I know we're going back to the
Well,
wide
well,
receiver.
well, 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 well here's the thing, Ronnie. It all comes down to money at the end of the day. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the money. You gotta always follow the money. And whoever's making that the most money 9 times out of 10 who's gonna make the damn team. And it ain't right, but goddamn it, hey, that's the way the goddamn league works. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's
life.
about
Yeah, that's life.
like
That's just life.
whoever making the most money, who's gonna make the team 9 times out of 10.
Cause some guys got cut that they already been looking at, man. Like I put money on it that they already know or have an inkling idea of who they gonna pick up on these waivers. And the positions of need, those are the positions that they gonna choose from the waiver. The guys they gonna pick up to fill those spots. Their D line, they're so weak right now because they don't have depth. And the wide, I could possibly see the wide receiver. I could possibly they see them just going with maybe 4 or 5 wide receivers. I hate to say that because I want to see these other guys at the wide receiver spot. I want to see TMJ. I want to see Coker. But how they pretty much look at how Canales was talking on it in their press conference. I wouldn't be surprised to see, bro, like guys we think gonna make the team, not make the team. And I say that only because there's there's not a big difference between depth and the core. The guys that's the core. Like we know that Derrick Brown, we know that the other guy, the Robinson guy they got, we know who the guys that's gonna be the staples of this defense. Those are the guys they done invested the most money into as far as picking these particular guys from that position. So you got guys that's got depth and you got a gap between the depth and the core. Which players go over can get you to possibly being part of that core that's on the roster? And the rest of the guys are just guys that could possibly just make the team. Do we have guys that's in the middle that's almost there to where we can say these guys gonna be part of the core? I don't think we
Okay,
got that.
but that's why that same preseason that don't matter that you've been talking about. That's how you evaluate that. Then, Ronnie, right here at the ninth hour, you not getting nothing that's gonna be too much better. It might be a click and a half at certain positions. Only reason why you not getting some type of superstar on for waiver now. He ain't
That's what
nothing but he's a jag. He damn near a jag. You know what I'm saying? That you getting ready to get off a waiver, depending on certain positions. It's just that jag is better than the jag that you letting get the fuck. You know that you getting ready to cut. That's all it
yeah,
is.
but it can how fast are they processing information? That's to me that determines you being waived to being on part of the 53-man roster. Like even though
Well,
they
that's the
the
time.
Jags for
That's the
that
thing. You're
team,
exactly right. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
just
You're
as they a
exactly right.
jag for that team, when they get over here, depending on the relationship, if they a 2 or 3 year player that's getting waived, they may have already had relationships or been in a system with Dave Canales over at the Seahawks, over at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I say that's the difference. How well you can process that information and it translate over to the field. Do we have is every guy that we got on our depth capable of learning the system, processing it, and translating it to where you making a difference on the 53-man roster? I think the guys they gonna waive are those the guys that's not capable of processing information. I don't even think it got anything to do with their talent. They could be good like Dylan Johnson. I wanted Dylan Johnson. I wanted us to keep him. But we know it's not just about talent. It's about where can we fit you on the roster where we can still bring in other guys and you not affect the other areas of the roster. We need guys too.
I'll be damn, Ronnie. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. This is the part what makes it so slippery, and this is why we always tell you every snap, everything counts because you get to really invest, see what's being invested in these guys, and make the most of it for this 53-man roster. Um, Now that was the what was we on? What was on D tackles?
Defensive end, tackles, D
Okay,
tackles.
okay. Now the outside linebackers, the pass rushers, the inside linebackers, the linebackers in general. You see it. We're gonna keep 5 outside linebackers and inside linebackers 4. Who y'all got?
All right, so we got Shaq Thompson, we got Josie Jewell, we got Jadavian Clowney, and we got DJ Warner. DJ
Mm-hmm.
Warner is we don't know what his condition is right now. He ain't been playing. We just gonna say he's injured for right now or hurt.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got Clavion Chasen, DJ Johnson, Trevin Wallace. After those 7, I'm not sure.
You got your boy
Well, I think they're gonna keep Eku Leota, and I think they're
and
gonna probably try to
Shirtless too.
Luju Luigi, huh?
Now I
I
will
said they
say
gonna
this. I think Derek
they gonna keep
McClendon.
Gospel Shirtless too.
I think they're gonna keep Derek McClendon. I think so. I think he's shown enough where he should make the roster.
I think it's a toss up because in on the outside linebackers, like, you got Jadavion Clowney, Chason, DJ Johnson, Eku Leota, and
Yeah.
then I think
I think they
there's a
going on the
slippery
waiver
slope
wire.
after them. Hmm?
I think they going on the waiver wire for an edge rusher. Me personally too.
Because you got Wanham and Barno, who's on the physically unable to perform list. Those two guys. So they're not going to carry because sooner or later, Amari Barno will be back. Sooner or later. And then DJ Wanham, I don't think he's going to play for us at all this year. That's just me being real. Because of his whole
Who you
quadriceps
gonna
tear
say?
that he got. What you say?
Mm-hmm.
And so,
I
and
said
on the
you gonna say
inside
one
linebacker,
gonna play none?
no, Wanham ain't playing nothing this year because this man fresh off of a table and he ain't in no type of football shape to come back. So I don't expect to see him come back anytime this year. And if it do, it's gonna if he
It'll be
closer to
November.
Christmas.
Yeah, it'll be
Well,
November.
if think about it, D. If say we say we 2-10 by that time,
Well, he ain't coming
is
back
is you
in.
is you gonna rush this nigga back?
No, no, no.
Okay. Or say if we only won 4 games for the entire season at that point in time, they're not gonna rush that guy back just for the hell of it.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll
You
be
right. I agree.
like, okay, we'll wait till next year, because he signed a 2-year deal. So I mean, I don't know what they were thinking with this guy.
Yeah.
CJ said Bono about to get cut. He think McClendon gonna make it. And then the inside linebackers, Shaq Thompson, Josie Drew, Trevin Wallace. That's the surprise guy right there. Trevin Wallace has really
Mm-hmm. Trevor
impressed,
Wallace.
this whole preseason. Every time we turn the TV on, he's been jumping off the screen. So I think they found a gem in that young fella right there.
Like I was telling y'all earlier. He gonna take. Don't be surprised if he take Joseph Jewell's job before that season over.
Damn. Joseph Jewell just get here. Sheriff just get here.
It don't matter.
The
Damn,
outlaw.
Chris said the Panthers just cut 4 players.
Who
Okay,
they cut?
okay. Already,
I'm about to see
already.
right
That's
now.
to make that's to make room for waivers tomorrow. That's to what make
Right.
room for waivers tomorrow.
Yep. Yep.
Man, I
Mm,
Let's
like
see who it
McClendon.
was.
I ain't gonna lie. I like
I'm looking right
McClendon.
now.
Let me go I'm on my shit too to see. Let me see if I can get something.
You say you like McClendon? And
I
now we,
like
last but
McClendon.
not least, we got the
Boy,
secondary.
dog. That boy, dog.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull this up to see what we got going on. See who got cut. Oh yeah, here we
I
go.
see candidates to be cut.
Cut down De La Rosa rules explained. I don't see. I don't see anything speaking on
They put.
somebody got cut.
Oh, they. I guess they putting it in the chat. Robinson, Lamar Jackson. What the
Yeah, we
hell? They
know he
already
got
Dang.
been.
cut. He been cut. Yeah.
Yeah, they talking about Dylan
I don't see
Johnson.
nothing, y'all, recently.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
see nothing recently.
we already know that.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
me
I ain't
surfing
seen
the
no
web
recent,
Those
looking.
y'all.
cuts right there.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get back. So let's hit the cornerback room, and then we're gonna get to them win losses that Ronnie keep telling us about.
The meat and potatoes up.
The goddamn meat and potatoes. You're right. All right,
God damn.
cornerback room. They got us down potentially keeping six corners. Damn, and then 5 safeties. Why so many goddamn safeties and corners? That's crazy.
Hey, I know this ain't on par, but think about this. They
Hmm?
got CJ Henderson potentially to get cut from the Houston Texans already. He won't even
Mm.
make the team, y'all, over there.
Nope.
No.
He ain't even
Hell,
gonna
I ain't
make the
even seen.
Exactly,
team.
as he should.
I haven't even seen him in no highlights. I ain't seen shit about him all off season.
You not gonna
Well,
see.
I'm proud of him for being the big
They
hot
got
pile of
him, they
dumpster
got
damn
him
juice
and
that he
Jeff
was over here.
Okuda.
They got
They
Jeff
got
Okuda
him
Big
getting
and
cut.
Jeff
hot pile
Okuda
of
getting ready to get cut.
dumpster
They
juice
ain't,
he was.
yeah, he ain't even gonna make the team.
That don't surprise me.
Oh, here.
Jeff Okuda don't surprise me either. 'Cause I told everybody when he was coming out that he was overrated.
Nah, man, I heard about Jeff Okuda all last season. Now, Red Swan them was hard on that Jeff
All
Okuda. Now,
last
they
summer.
they
All
was hard
last
on him.
I
summer. All last
I
summer.
told I said it when he was at Ohio State that boy ain't got no hips. Can't he just a
Hips.
product of fucking Ohio State pass rush.
Oh God, y'all niggas in these hips, dog.
Gotta shit playing DB. You gotta have hips, Q. Gotta have some hips. Gotta be able to run, turn and run.
What? Don't be surprised if black ass be on waivers and be over here. Don't be surprised
Y'all,
No,
now.
they'll bring him
hell
right
no.
back.
He'll be another CJ Henderson. I promise you.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
I
like this
told
right here.
this was before when they came out before I was would get up on podcasts, but I used to put in chats. Jalen Johnson was the best goddamn corner in that goddamn draft. And sure enough, I was goddamn he was better than them two.
All right, all right. Well, corners, I think they're gonna keep it real simple. And this is just me putting it down. J.C. Horn, Michael Jackson, Troy Hill, Shaw Smith Wade, Boodle, Deshaun Jameson at the cornerback room. I mean, I think Willie Drew is out. Will Cox. and Mosley is gonna all be out. Then safety room, Xavier Woods, Jordan Fuller's are the two starters there. And if
Hmm.
I had my way, I would probably just keep one of the motherfuckers after that. If it was me, I would probably keep Nick Scott and get rid of Jamie Robinson and Alex Cook and Richardson and Ford because the boys they not it. But
Yeah.
everybody seems to think that they're gonna keep five goddamn safeties. Lord have mercy. I
Well,
I, I don't get it.
I think that the
Evero loves his safeties now. We gotta.
I think they're using it interchangeable though. Like Xavier
Yeah, yeah,
Woods,
yeah. Right, right, right.
like we know who to say Xavier Woods, but I think Nick Scott, I think they're gonna be interchanging some of these guys, man. They're
Right.
not gonna
That
keep
you.
them all in the
Yeah, you're
safety
right.
position.
What
You're
what
right
he
about that.
said
That's
between Woods and Scott, see, they can play the position in the full time, the nickel, dime, this, that, the third. Some of them other guys is just they gadget guys. If they ain't in certain sets, they not using them. You see what I'm saying? That's why we talking about them top three that Q just named.
Cause what do all
and
these guys got in common? Like they tackling machines. Demond Richardson, he's a dog. Nick Scott, I don't know if anybody's familiar with him, but he was with the Rams. He was a dog.
he was a dog.
Uh,
Well, nah, not in Cincinnati. He played. He didn't play too good last year in Cincinnati. But yeah, in
well, yeah,
Rams.
what I'm saying since when he was with the Rams, he wasn't no bum. Yeah, he wasn't no waiver guy neither. He he was him. Nick Scott, Troy Hill, all these guys they come from the same system. And when I watched that Rams team that went to the Super Bowl, I saw a safety and a cornerback. I saw them working together hand in hand. And I agree. I think Nick Scott and Troy Hill, they come from the same fabric. They hard hitters, they contact, they run to the ball. These guys and Demond Richardson, even though he's a rookie, he's shown the same type of resilience where he's tracking the ball. He's around the ball. I feel good about our cornerback and safety positions. I
Okay.
think I think it's that depth. I think the depth we have at the cornerback and safety position is what's gonna be our meat and potatoes on defense. Now I like the linebacker and the defensive end, but I think that our safety and our cornerback position gonna be the most value on the defensive side. They gonna set the tone.
Okay. Okay. Well, y'all know what time it is. It's time for the enhanced ignorance time. We're gonna get into it as we do. Make sure y'all like the video. It's time for Ronnie to now tell us what does say Ronnie Young on this schedule. So he said he see 10 wins. He might give y'all 11 or 12. You know,
Hell, it might
we
get
gonna
y'all
see.
17.
We
So
After
gonna
y'all
see.
yeah,
y'all want the
after that
y'all want the
preseason
record
game,
now or y'all want to
after you
wait
seen
till
that
after?
preseason game, no, we going to your record right now, nigga. We going to your record right now.
Let's get it.
I
Let's
like
get
that,
it.
go. I like that, go. Go
You
ahead
gonna
and,
Bruh,
give
and
us
you
your
we
start it.
got
record
your
and you
record
gonna
right
tell us
now.
how you got that.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead and get the people ready for hot surgery, man. That's what you want. You want.
God damn. Toxicity at its
let's go
best.
ahead.
Make sure y'all like the
Starting
damn
with week
video.
one. Starting with week one. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Starting with week one.
I
Red
got
Swan
us. I
said you
got us a
changed to
W.
12-5.
Yeah, I got 12-5. I got us down for 12 and
God.
12-5. Shit.
12-5.
You want to put? You want to put a bet on that, Ronnie? You want to put a bet on that?
I already
God.
got 10 on it. What you want to do? You want to do? You
A
know?
hundred. A hundred.
Damn,
Shit.
you too
Let's do
high,
another
don't
100.
you?
Let's do another 100 on that 12-5.
Man, look.
No,
Ronnie,
I ain't even
Let's
gonna
do
do you
this.
like
Let's
that,
do
man.
this.
Ronnie,
I'm gonna stand
I
on
ain't
my
gonna do you
12.
like
I'm gonna stand on my 12. Let's not do 100. Let's
that.
do 50. Cause I already got
Yeah,
400 on the
I do
table.
50.
yeah.
I do 50. I do 50.
You know,
I do
I ain't
50.
even gonna
That's a
take
bet,
you
Yeah,
like
Ronnie.
that.
man.
I
Yeah,
already got
I
a
man.
hundred
damn
with
that.
you on that team. I ain't even gonna do
I'm
you
taking
like
this
that.
money.
let's
I
I'm
get
gonna
sure
it.
take this
gonna.
money.
Enhanced
I ain't even.
ignorance.
I ain't in this
I'm.
pocket yet. That's a bet, Ronnie. That's a
That's
bet,
a
I
Ronnie.
bet.
started to like it.
All right.
You know what I'm
Fifty
saying? How
dollars,
them
fifty
fuck
dollars,
the,
12 and
$50,
five,
no,
fifty
Ronnie.
no,
dollars.
50, okay, $50, Ronnie. That's the
Cause
thing.
damn.
I'll be
Y'all hear that?
400 rich
Especially how you
anyway.
made that
So
decision. I was
hey,
the
if I
first
You
lose
one
hear
he
that?
one,
ever bet. I was the
eh,
first one he ever bet. I didn't know him then, so I knew I was gonna shake his goddamn pocket. But now I know I'm not gonna do him like that. I'm not gonna do him like that now that I know.
hey man,
I'm not
I'll
Well,
gonna.
be
I
I'm
ain't
not
at.
never
gonna
got.
take
Well, I
that.
ain't never got no money
I ain't gonna
from him, and
steal.
I'm
I ain't
about
gonna
to get
front
some.
on him.
Let me get some of that goddamn money. Let me
Well,
get some of that easy
don't
money.
worry. I'll pay you your $50 out of that 400 I get from winning my 10 wins. So how about that?
Okay.
You ain't
Yeah.
winning no damn 400 because we
You
ain't getting no 10 wins, nigga.
you ain't getting no
Look,
money then,
let's
D'Angelo. If he playing
let's
the
go.
football without that money,
All right, let's get this bitch
Let's get
down
to
week
it.
by
Let's
week.
stick to it.
Week
I'm gonna
one,
say
New Orleans, a road division game against them in New Orleans. How you feeling?
okay. So we got the Saints as our opponent. First game,
First game
game over,
in New
game over
Orleans.
in New Orleans.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. On offense, the Saints have Chris Olave and they have Shaheed Sneed as they main offense. And we'll put what's the other guy's name? The other one, the other receiver.
Who?
There was a
A.T.
quarterback. They
Perry?
played him at
Rashid,
Oh,
quarterback
who you
too.
talking about?
Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave.
But those are two main. But they also got another guy that they use as a
At
jack of all trades.
no, they
Oh, you
got. Well, they
talking about
got.
that quarterback?
They got. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You talking about Taysom Hill?
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. The tight end slash quarterback. Lord have mercy.
slash
I don't.
slash
I'm gonna be
running
honest with
back
you.
slash
Slash
motherfucking
coach.
I
Slash
think we're gonna sweep
popcorn
the Saints,
man.
man. I think we're gonna sweep the Saints this year, man. I'm honest to
What?
God. I think that. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't
damn.
think that, and you want to know why I think that? Because I don't think they offense. Their strongest point of their team is their defense,
Do
the cornerback.
you know they got a new offensive coordinator from
That
Kyle
ain't never been an
Shanahan tree.
offensive coordinator before in his goddamn life.
You know he come from the
Lord have mercy.
Shanahan
So the
tree,
hell
so
with
that offense.
the hell with that
He
wide
from
receiver room. The
Oh
hell with
yeah,
that.
this about to be good, Red. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. I like the
I
damn
got us
video.
winning game one
God.
anyway. But I don't think the Saints, they don't have the right quarterback. They just using the quarterback they got right now. As far as how their offense is utilized, they got Alvin Kamara at the running back position. They got two gadget receivers that they trying to use as number one and number two receivers, but Olave against bigger corners, he's good, but I don't think he's great, and I don't think Shaheed Sneed is great. So if you
you
don't
don't think
have
what?
no offensive
See, you
weapons
know,
that's
time
great,
out, Ronnie. You say you don't think Shaheed's speed is great. Do you know how
I
fast that
don't think
boy is?
he's great. I think he's good. I think he's good, but I don't think he's a
You know
number
he
one
4'2".
option on any
You
team.
know he 4'2". You know he 4'2" speed, right?
Okay, speed is great, but you not gonna open up the offense every time with him. He gonna get you on them surprise plays, yeah, when you least expect it. But if you have a defense that's established, and I ain't even gonna say an established defense, but if your culture of your team is defense and you hang your head on it, you're not gonna let them open up the offense on you
Ronnie,
like this.
Ronnie, let me tell you, you don't let them do shit. If
Right.
they got a burner like that and they throw it, look, guess what they gonna do? They don't give a fuck if it hit or not. One of them plays, they gonna throw that bitch deep. That's to back
Right,
you the fuck up off me. You gonna
right,
respect me,
right.
goddamn it. That's what they gonna say. Goddamn it, you gonna respect me, and
But
they
do
gonna
you
back up
respect
off of you.
Derek Carr?
Cause
Do you
guess what?
respect Derek
Guess what
Carr
they
to
don't
be
feel
able
it
to
the
lead
next
them
time you
like
get
that?
ready to kick. It don't matter when
I
you
don't
got
see
a
Derek Carr.
motherfucking receiver that can get behind the defense. He can go fucking get it. He gonna make a play on the ball.
That's
I
true.
Right.
seen it
That's true.
happen, Ronnie. I seen it happen on Monday Night Football to our ass, Ronnie. I seen it happen.
Yeah, we
That was
It
went
Chris
when it
there
when it
Olave
in
though.
New
is
Orleans,
Shaheed,
in Bank of
Shaheed,
America
Shaheed,
last year.
Shaheed is one of the fastest guys in the NFL, Ronnie. If you didn't know that.
I get that. I get he got a lot of speed. But my thing is he's not operating in the offense that highlights it. Derek Carr is not a quarterback that highlights speed.
But I'm
He's a
telling you,
guy that can
they're
push
gonna
it
be
down the field.
They
But
gotta they gonna be running a lot of that West
What?
Coast offense, Ronnie. With that new offensive coordinator, their offense is about to be a whole
I don't
lot
see it,
different from
man.
what you used to see.
I don't see it, man. I don't see the
They,
Saints winning this division. I don't see the Saints
But
being
they don't have
competitive
to win the
competitive.
division. They just gonna probably cut our ass on the home
I don't
opener.
see them being competitive against us. Maybe last
What?
year, and last year was just not no. We didn't just say the Saints just whooped our ass last year, and we went 2-15 against them, against
Lord have
everybody in
mercy.
the fucking league.
So you
So
don't think you underestimating your opponent right now? You
no,
don't think that?
I don't
Just
think
a
the
little bit.
offense.
Just a little bit, Ronnie.
I'm underestimating them based off Derek Carr. That's the only reason if anybody else was the quarterback, if they had Deshaun Watson, if they had anybody else other than Derek Carr, I would say yeah,
So
they
wait a
up
minute, wait a
there.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me
Ronnie,
understand
Ronnie,
this
Ronnie,
right. You got zero faith in Derek Carr, but you got all the faith in the world in Bryce Young.
Well, Bryce
Ronnie.
Young only been in the league 2 fucking years. How long Derek Carr been in the fucking league?
This nigga was throwing for 5,000 yards at one time.
How many years did he do that? How often did you see him do
Derek,
that,
Derek,
T?
Derek Carr, Derek, Ronnie,
He had
Ronnie,
he had
Ronnie. I'm
one
gonna tell you.
4,800
I
yard
just pulled
year.
it.
Okay.
I just pulled it shit up. Yeah, I just pulled it. I just pulled this shit up, right? I mean, Ronnie. So that I would not be wrong. I thought I was about right, just in my head.
Okay.
Now his rookie year, Ronnie, he threw for 3,200, and that solidifies what Q said. You giving a motherfucker that didn't even surpass what did he had 2,700 or something like that to a man that threw for 37.
2,800 yards.
You know what I'm saying? His
Okay,
rookie year.
he threw for
Then
3,200
every other,
yards his
Yeah,
first
then
year, go.
500 yards more.
then every
I give you that.
every other year
He's been away.
he
If
been
you want to
floating around
compare,
4,000.
if you want to compare him to
Every
Bryce
other year he been
Young,
floating around 4,000 now. So
yes, he's
4,000
had a
yards,
much more
4,000 yards
productive
ain't
year.
solid.
You say what you go? Say it again.
I said 4,000 yards ain't solid because every year
That's
he's
solid.
somewhere around.
I'm not.
He's gonna give
I'm
you
see
4,000.
go. You not proving the
From
point I'm trying to make. You proving the point that compared to Bryce Young,
I
Derek
ain't
Carr
comparing him to
is a
Bryce Young
much
now. I'm
more
comparing him to
functional.
the league.
Huh?
I'm comparing him to the league right now.
But
I'm
no,
comparing him to
you
the
okay.
when
league.
you
A
bring Bryce
4,000
Young,
yard quarterback.
I don't have an argument when you say is Derek
That's the
Carr better
one.
than Bryce Young.
That's
We
the
both
comment
know
right
this
here.
at this point
There
right
it
now.
is.
If you're looking at numbers, Derek Carr is better than Bryce Young. I give you that. But as long as Derek Carr been in the league, and as long as Bryce been in the league, he has a mountain of more information on how to
Ronnie.
process
No,
NFL
Ronnie.
offenses.
R-
I mean
Ronnie, you do
defenses.
know they back up a Spencer Rattler, who right now, as it stands, is better than Bryce Young. Do you know that?
How
The same
based
guy
off
thrown
of
to
based
Xavier
off of the
Leggett.
rankings? You talking about based off the rankings, right?
You see.
That's what you said, right?
No, no, you
I'm just
see.
trying to
You
make
see.
sure I
I see what you're
understand
trying to
what you're
do right
saying,
there.
Q.
I see what you're trying to do, but
You said he better. I'm just repeating. That's what you're going off of.
physically, arm strength, all the passes, deep ball. They just had a video of him throwing a 40, 50 yard, I think it was a 50-yard deep ball just the other day.
They got a
He's
lot of film
better.
on Bryce Young doing that too. Maybe not in the game, but when he
Maybe
in
But
not in the
I'll
uh
be
NFL,
damned.
when he in
but in the
shorts,
game.
when they doing
Must be in the
practice
backyard playing with the kids he throwing in
with
the
this.
50-yard line.
Well, Spencer
I don't know
Rattler
what.
hadn't done it either. That's
Spencer Rattler
like
has
what you're
done it.
saying. You
Spencer
want
Rattler
me to
did it.
give value.
Spencer
You
Rattler,
want,
Spencer Rattler did the first game in the preseason, right?
but I'm
I
not
try to
saying
tell this nigga.
I'm not saying he can't do that in the game. I'm just saying he hasn't yet. I've seen Bryce Young throw a 30, 40 yarder in the game. We may not have won the game, but he did it. I
How
got to
many
see
times? How
Spencer
many?
Rattler. For me to be able to acknowledge that a player that I haven't seen come in the league and dominate, I got to see him dominate the game, be almost not maybe not the best quarterback, but he wins the game. So it gives him the level to say he was the better quarterback that day.
Hmm.
Bryce Young hadn't been the better quarterback that day in no games he played. Spencer
Shut up.
Rattler
I'm
has
glad.
not
PPG.
I'm
either.
glad you admitted to that. I'm glad you admitted to that.
I can
I
take
know. Fine.
accountability. I can take
I'm
Lord have
it.
mercy.
shocked.
It is in me to take accountability, but my thing is,
It's
he
minimum.
we haven't seen Bryce Young lose a second season yet. If he loses 2 seasons in a row, then you can say he consistently lost 2 seasons back to back. What are we gonna do about the quarterback position? But if he hasn't done that yet, why would you take the rug up under him and not allow him to at least improve? Let's see some improvement. Let's see where he takes the team after being in a new system that supposedly he has praised. And I didn't hear him say shit about Frank Reich's system when he was fucking in it.
Okay. All right, Ronnie. So that's week one for you. Cause
Week one for me.
we'll be on week one all goddamn night fucking
All
with you.
day.
One
We
and
go
oh.
all
We
night.
hey man,
All
God
goddamn
fill up the
damn.
show, man. They
Huh?
gonna have a lot of shit to say to me next day. So let's get ready.
Okay, so week one, he got the Saints win in New Orleans. All right, that's the first one. Home opener, which we gonna all be at that home opener. Make sure if y'all going and y'all want to meet the crew, we're gonna be pulling up week two in the Bank of America Stadium. I just gotta make sure we get them goddamn tickets out the way. Yes, Lord.
Packed like a motherfucker.
Yes, sir. We gotta get that shit on
Oh,
out the damn way.
I thought the
But
tickets were
anyway,
paid.
man, look what happened. Every every time we go ahead to get the shit right, something else will end up happening. So nigga time is what we on, D'Angelo. Nigga time.
Oh man.
Anyhow, this week will not go out without us having them tickets done.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, week two, the Los Angeles Chargers, Jim Harbaugh and Justin Herbert comes into town, Ronnie. Now you heard the two names I just called off the top, right? Khalil
Yeah,
Mack,
Herbert
17
and
sacks.
that other coach, the coach that got his ass
No, no,
getting his
no, no,
ass
no.
screwed
It's
up.
not that other coach. It's the great Jim Harbaugh.
Oh my God. The great Jim Harbaugh. The man that try to compete with every goddamn player on the goddamn team.
It's a
That's
bad
the coach.
motherfucker.
The
That's my
crazy ass
coach.
coach that think he's need to be throwing the ball at practice opposed to the quarterback that's actually gonna be starting or playing the goddamn game.
This sound like bias already.
I'm
Come
just
on in the
saying.
room.
That's all I done seen. I done seen more highlights of Jim Harbaugh at practice playing than the fucking team playing. So who is gonna be playing on Sunday? Jim Harbaugh or the players?
This nigga. Anyway,
That's all I want to know.
Who you got winning the goddamn game?
I'll say this: the Jim Harbaugh that was winning in San Francisco is not the Jim Harbaugh we see the fuck today. So I got us winning that game too. Call me crazy all you want, but that
Hey,
motherfucker is a clone.
hey, guess what, Ronnie?
That
Guess
is
what,
a
Ronnie?
fucking
I'm not even
clone of a
Ronnie.
clone.
I'm not even gonna disagree with you on that one. We could possibly win that game. I'm not gonna even disagree with you on that.
With Khalil Mack come around the corner to wreak havoc on our line? Come on, man, D. You know better than
Well,
that shit.
I
17 and a
say that
half
because
sacks, dog.
I say that because Justin Herbert. I don't know how that plantar fasciitis is gonna hold up. That's why I say that.
And I don't believe Jim Harbaugh like this. Like y'all high on Jim Harbaugh because
What?
what y'all saw in fucking San Francisco.
No,
That
the
is
nigga
not the
just won a
same
national
coach.
championship
No,
in
we don't.
Michigan, been to
No,
multiple Super
we
Bowls. What
don't.
you talking about?
His success dates back to Stanford. His success
Yeah.
dates back to
That's a
Stanford,
legendary
Ronnie.
coach right there.
But was the culture of the NFL the same when he was fucking coaching the San Francisco 49ers? What was the goddamn culture of the NFL? God, it wasn't a passing league. I tell you that fucking much. It was not a passing league. So I don't know what the fuck we gonna get from Jim Harbaugh coming this season. He, like I said, I
Uh,
see him throwing the ball more than
okay,
I see
okay,
fucking Herbert throwing the goddamn ball.
This
So
nigga say
okay.
we
y'all,
going 2 and 0.
Oh
He said
boy.
it's a win. He
Okay.
said it's a win. Go to the next one. Next one. Next.
Okay, the Las Vegas Raiders.
okay, the Raiders. I kind of had a little struggle with this because I know the culture of the Raiders. The defense they ain't bullshit.
So
That's
wait a
the
minute.
last 3, 4 games of the
A
season
Jim
last year.
Harbaugh led team with a proven coach, a proven quarterback,
Right, right.
multiple pieces on defense, Khalil Mack, Bosa, uh, Derwin James in the crew. You say we gonna lose against them, but we gonna come out and beat the
You
Vegas
know why?
Raiders.
You know why I say that, cute? Because the coach that the Raiders have, he's a player's coach, and he understands how to fucking get the maximum elevation out of every fucking player on the defensive side, which is going to translate to the offense. Because we know if you can keep your defense on the field long enough to spare your offense pretty much will put you in the position to win the game. That's if your offense is creating points as a result of what the defense is doing. And I'm sorry, man. I
I'm on
believe
your ass, Ronnie.
I believe the Raiders defense more than I believe the fucking Chargers defense. I mean Chargers offense. I just
You know
do.
what I'm gonna do, Ronnie? Because I love you so much, I'm gonna open up the chat. Off of these first three games, we ain't made it through the goddamn list yet,
God
but I'm
damn!
pretty sure somebody gonna have something interesting to say to your black
You ready
ass.
to throw you ready to throw the meat to the hyenas now, huh? That's what you're doing, huh? You ready? You
You know
ready to
what?
bring
You
in the
know
Hold on,
what?
wolves?
y'all. Oh, Kincaid,
Yeah,
you
we'll
see
do
what
see.
Kincaid said? Ronnie and I know who he looks like. Ask Ricky Smiley. Oh, okay, okay. All right.
Man,
So
y'all
shout
will
out to
Oh
never see
boy.
JP
my face.
Shepard
How about that? How about
for
that,
that super
motherfucker?
chat. He said Ronnie has no idea who Jim Harbaugh's defensive coordinator is. Lack of knowledge is clear. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. So we 2-1 at that point for you. So what about the Bengals week 4?
Oh, we lose that.
So we 2-2.
No, no, no. I didn't say we lost against the Raiders. I said we win against the Raiders.
So we're
Uh,
3-1.
We 3-1. We lose against the Bengals. We don't lose till we get to the Bengals. Because Bengals got more of an explosive offense than a lot of the teams in this league. So when it comes to that, they're gonna put up points. But I think I ain't saying they defense just can hold us like that, but they offense, shit, by the time we get to halftime, it may be 21-7. Shit.
So
So
we gonna contain Sam Hubbard and Trey Hendricks.
we gonna contain who?
Trey
Herbert.
Hendricks and Sam Hubbard. Hubbard, boy, Sam Hubbard.
Herbert that played for the Chargers.
God damn it,
Shit.
boy,
that nigga explosive too now.
Sam Hubbard, the DN.
Ronnie?
Who he play for?
The Bengals, man.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know any of the Bengals defensive players.
Oh man, damn, right. Okay,
I
all
know
right.
the offense. I know the
Okay.
offense because they get the shine. Last time I
Okay.
checked, the Bengals defense
Wow.
was what? Maybe top 15? Maybe.
So you
Unless
got
that
us 3-1.
if
Bengals,
you negate
Bengals,
that,
the Bengals, the
if you take away that year
Bengals.
they went to the Super Bowl, I haven't heard shit about their defense.
So okay, we can move on to week 5. Chicago Bears.
We
I got
beating
us winning
them.
it. I got
We
us
beating
beating
them.
Caleb Williams and them fucking
Caleb
Bears.
Williams, Roman Doomsday, DJ Moore and the crew. You got
We
I
us
don't
beating
beating
give a
all
Bears,
fuck.
them.
Q. We
I
Keenan
beating
don't give a
them.
Allen.
fuck.
So we gonna beat them.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Y'all
That's
tell
a
you
niggas
winnable
what,
game.
tripping.
Caleb
That is a
Williams,
winnable
I don't
game. We
believe. I
winning that
believe
one.
Caleb Williams got all the skill set in the world to be a great quarterback. But pressure is not his. He don't like pressure. He don't like being
And
touched. He don't
your
fucking
quarterback
like
don't
our
like you.
quarterback. Our quarterback got sacked 60 fucking times. I think he's okay with being touched. Hell, shit, 60 times in one fucking league, one fucking season. I don't think he's scared of being touched at this point.
I didn't say he was scared. I say he don't like it. Well, hell, no quarterback likes it, but I'm just saying.
That
Exactly.
that is the problem. His little ass like being touched. That's the problem.
Come on,
With
Q.
Caleb Williams,
But the
I don't
Bears
think
though,
he
that's
can stand in the
winnable.
pocket long enough to even allow a person to sack him. I think as soon as he see pressure, he fleeing.
Okay.
I don't think so. I
Chris
may
got
be
a message
wrong.
for you, Ronnie. He said, "Hey Q, Tell Ronnie Young winter is coming for his ass at the end of the season. I'll be damned. We move on to week 6. So
All
Ronnie
right.
got
So
us 4-1 going into week 6 against the Falcons
So
in
he
Bank
had
of
us beating
America
the Bengals.
Stadium.
He had us beating the Bengals.
No, he had us losing only to the Bengals so far. That's the only loss we got so far.
Okay, that's right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right.
That's the
Falcons
only
at the
loss he got.
Panthers. Falcons at the Panthers, right? After the Bears loss.
Falcons is coming to Carolina.
We lose it.
Hmm?
What?
Huh?
We
What?
lose to the Falcons.
So that's a trap game. What you saying, basically? We four
Yeah,
and one.
because
That's
they
trap game.
I'm looking at the weapons that the Falcons have. True enough, I ain't really a believer in Kirk Cousins. Um, I think he gonna lose the job to Penix as soon as the season progresses. If he don't have the Falcons in the playoffs or possibly leading the goddamn division, they gonna move on from him. They gonna want to put Penix in. But I think the Falcons still offensively, they still gonna be a great team. You got back B John back there, you got fucking London, you got Pitts. Offensively, they should beat us. But defensively, I don't know. But I got them beating us. Just only based off what the weapons they got on the offensive side of the ball.
So we 4-2 after week 6. Going into week 7, the Washington Commanders.
Oh, that's a loss. 2 losses in a row.
What?
So
So the rookie
we
going
losing
so
to
the
them.
rookie so the rookie quarterback gonna beat your quarterback. What you saying?
Okay, Dan Quinn just got from a goddamn where he had the number one defense and the number one offense. I don't think there's no bullshit. Quinn went to Seahawks. He won at the Seahawks. Now he was shit with the Falcons. We all know there was some piece of shit he did with the Falcons, but I don't I Dan Quinn ain't no bitch when it comes to the defensive side of the ball.
That's
So
4-3. That's 4-3 right there. Denver Broncos.
we
Week
beating
8.
them. We beating them.
We
Five
ain't
and
even got
three.
to we ain't even got to the meat of the schedule yet. And this boy talking about we 5-3. We ain't even got to the goddamn man.
Ooh.
Don't
What?
don't. Hey man, you be
Here come
surprised as we get to
here
the.
come New Orleans. New Orleans in Bank of America week 9.
We sweeping New Orleans this year. New Orleans not gonna win this year.
Golly. So we 6-4.
Yep.
No, 6-3. I'm sorry, 6-3.
6-3, 6-3.
All right. Then we go across the water to New York Giants. We playing in Germany. Cross
Giants.
jet lag. We got the Giants in Germany. Who you got?
I got us beating the Giants.
Lord have mercy. In Germany.
Yeah. What's the difference?
So we 7-3 at this point.
Right.
What do you mean? What's the difference? It gonna take them about a week to travel to get there.
It ain't gonna take that goddamn long now. I give it
Okay.
a day or two, but at the most,
Okay. Okay.
I don't
All
see
right.
that being no issue. I don't see us being no issue because we overseas.
The players hate that overseas game because it takes so much time and preparation, and they be jet lagged and
But
tired.
that's what Bryce do. He prepared. Bryce love to
Hmm?
prepare.
Okay. Well, then next week, week 11, we got a bye week. What's the win loss on that? We losing?
Mm.
Oh. That was a bad week, right?
We losing bye week?
Hell,
If we lose a bye week, we gotta be.
nah,
We
you
got
know
some.
Ronnie got
Well,
to win in the
you gonna
bye week.
spend it
That's
traveling
how
then?
somebody lost their boss.
God. Thank you.
After the bye week,
Okay.
Ronnie, you know all hell break loose now. Now really when the shit really hit the fan at this bye week.
Yeah,
Let me see
that's
what you
when the
talking
wheels about to fall off there.
about. Hell yeah.
Oh, you talking about with the Chiefs, Buccaneers, Eagles, then the
Right.
Cowboys,
Yes.
Cardinals?
Yep.
All
Yes.
right. Well,
And
I got us
you telling
losing.
me we ain't gonna lose but 2 games in
We gonna
that
beat the
stretch?
Chiefs?
Oh, I got us losing 3.
Hell no.
No,
So we losing them 3 in a
I
row?
got us losing 4. I got us losing 4. That's my
Well,
mistake.
that means we okay right now. What
Yeah,
you mean losing
it's
four
my
during that
mistake.
stretch?
We going 11-6. I miscounted. 11-6.
What?
Ah shit. Ah, that's
11
shit.
wins?
Here
Oh
we go
boy.
with this shit right here.
Eleven and
Ronnie
six.
said 11-6. So you got us beating
11 and
Kansas
6.
City?
No, we losing to Kansas City. We losing to Kansas City.
What about Tampa?
We winning against Tampa. Buccaneers,
No.
they at home. They come to us,
Lord have
they
mercy.
game. So we winning against Tampa.
What about the Eagles?
We lose against the Eagles. They offense is a motherfucker. So
So that's 5 losses right there.
yep.
Cowboys, week 15.
That's another loss.
Yeah, so pretty much
That's
1 and
6
6.
losses right there.
Yeah.
So Arizona and Tampa Bay, we're gonna beat them again, according to you.
We gonna beat Arizona. We gonna beat the Falcons. So I got us down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got us with 6
Lord have mercy.
L's.
I don't know.
Six
I think we
L's.
might split those Tampa games though. I think we might split it.
Lord have mercy.
So 11
The
and
room
6.
is spinning for me right now. I'm just
Ronnie said
trying
we
to get
left
this
this.
together. So
God
chat,
almighty.
if y'all listening right now, do y'all agree with Ronnie 11
You
and
know the
6
fuck they
right now?
don't. You know they don't agree.
God!
You put up
Hell
a
no.
poll. You put up a poll. I might be shit. The only nigga we live and see.
Is Ronnie delusional? Put it in the chat.
Hey man,
Or
don't
maybe
Ronnie,
I
ask
missed
questions.
something.
Don't all these leading ass questions you asking Q. I'm gonna start objecting to this shit.
Ronnie,
Red
Ronnie,
Swan
Ronnie,
says Ronnie changed his prediction mid-show. Lord have mercy.
No, because I didn't count the last L. The last L
Right?
was
Nah,
Panthers and
nah, Ronnie,
Buccaneers.
Ronnie.
Be on your ass.
I bet. Hey, Ronnie, I bet was 12-5 now. Ronnie, 12-5.
Yeah, that's just change it to 11 and 6. Either way, you don't believe we getting 11 wins, no goddamn way. So
Where
Hell
we
no.
go,
just 12 to
we
11
go
don't
That,
11
matter.
and
that,
6. Where we go
nah,
11 and
you
6, that means you gotta raise the bet to $100.
nah, you
Let's.
stretching out,
How
Ronnie.
about this? Well, let's do 75 then. We'll do it. We'll do it
All
like
right,
this.
all right, all right, all right.
75.
That's a bet. All right,
So I
that's a
got
bet.
They say take him to the
475 on the
special
table
hospital.
then. I got 475 on the table. So
We go 11 and 6. Goddamn, so we gonna win the division round. We gonna win the division. We gonna have a home playoff game. We gonna have a
So
home
that means
playoff
we're gonna
game.
be better than the Falcons by your logic then.
Right.
I don't.
No,
Can we
don't start
win?
talking
You
slow
can't.
now.
Nah, don't try to
I
get
got
into
a
it now,
real
bro.
Don't
possibility
start
to
that
win
talking
this
slow
shit.
shit now.
We got a real
Exactly.
possibility, but we having just 17 games now. I think the margin of winning the division shrinks a little bit with us doing 17 games. So if we go 11 and 6,
Ronnie, the only
yeah.
streaks you're gonna have is shit in your drawers. And the only streaks you're gonna have.
That's it. That's it.
The
Yeah,
Big
only
one.
streaks
boy.
you're gonna have.
Okay. So tell me what's wrong since you don't agree with that, obviously. 11
Hell to the
wins.
no.
So you tell me which out of the wins that I said we got. Now we're not even gonna talk about the losses because you put that all in a bunch anyway. With us not getting 11 wins, so it don't even matter about what I say is the L.
Okay.
So the wins I've said, tell me about why you think those are not.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Right now, the Atlanta Falcons are the best team in the division. They're gonna cut our head slam off this year. I don't usually like to acknowledge that. I usually say
And,
fuck the Falcons, but
Tampa
I can't even
and
say it
Tampa
this year.
look good too. Honestly, we gonna
The
be honest.
Dallas Cowboys beat us 33-10 last year, and Michael Parsons went to town. I expect no
Man.
less than the best to come back up in here. Philly, you got Saquon Barkley you got to deal with Smith and them boys and Brown. They're gonna cut our ass too.
Well, I said
That's
that was
too
Um,
an L.
much.
I said that was
That's
an
too
L.
much.
Kansas City Chiefs, them boys gonna cut our ass.
I said that was an L.
Hell yeah.
The Giants, the comeback game, you gonna see Dexter Lawrence and them boys get off, and they cross the seas. They're gonna tear our ass up.
The
Brian Burns
Giants.
Um,
finna hit
On
Brian
top
the
of
Brian
Burns.
Burns
Giants.
gonna be
40%
trying
us.
to take Bryce's fucking head off.
Yep.
Well, that's
Washington
fine, but he gotta
Commanders,
get he
they
gotta
gonna
get
cut our
around. He
ass.
gotta get around the guys we got, bro. Like I don't see Brian Burns as no impact like that. Like y'all may have seen him like
Okay,
that.
you gonna see this year. Chicago gonna cut our ass for Caleb Williams and all them new weapons they got.
Man, you
The
gotta throw the ball
Bengals,
to them niggas.
the last time we played the Bengals, it was 35-0 by
In the
halftime. Them
I
first
boys wipe
quarter,
said
us
they
that
off
was
the
an
map.
L. I said that was an L too. So
Hmm
every team you mentioned, I've said was an L.
The
Let's talk about the
Chargers got an elite defense and Justin Herbert and a bunch of weapons on that goddamn offense. And
elite
then
defense. or you said elite offense?
Nigga, who we got 17 and a half sacks on this fucking team?
No,
Huh?
I'm talking about the defense as a whole. We know we don't have no elite
Bro,
pass rusher.
that wasn't even their best pass rusher. Bosa is their best pass rusher. Come on, cuz.
For the
Stop
Chargers
it,
or the
man.
Bengals? You talking about the
I'm talking
Bengals?
about the Chargers.
Oh, okay. I give you that, but I don't believe in the Chargers offense as much as I believe in their defense. I just don't. I
Lord have
don't I
mercy.
don't know what I'm gonna get out of Justin Herbert this year and the offensive coordinator they brought in. I don't know what I'm getting out of the running game with Gus Edwards, and they don't have a number one receiver. So you
Now,
tell
hold on,
me,
hold on. Now you know Jim Harbaugh is the motherfucking offensive coordinator over there. Now you gonna believe in Canales to come over here and call his own goddamn plays, and he only got 2 years in the motherfucking league,
uh,
and you gonna tell me a
the
proven
offensive
motherfucking
scheme that the
successful
offensive
sports
scheme that Jim
head
Harbaugh
coach?
called from was from a college team. I don't know how much his offensive play calling has evolved since he left San Francisco.
What? He just won a national title in college this year.
Uh
Ah, this
Oh my
nigga!
god.
oh, so
What?
now we looking
Oh
at
my
now this
god.
when college matters. That's when college matters. I thought
Nigga.
it don't matter when you get to the league. College is behind you. That's what I thought.
But
That's what
Jim
y'all been
Harbaugh
telling
has
me.
NFL experience, Ronnie. That don't
Oh yes,
he's coached
yes, he
in that.
did. He
What you
did.
kept bringing up with Bryce? Not the titles, the Heisman.
No success. No success on no level.
Come on,
So
man.
Stop
I'm
it,
not
Ronnie.
saying that he's incapable of calling plays. I'm not saying he doesn't know how to run an offense and call plays. I'm saying I haven't seen him call plays as an NFL coach. I haven't seen where his offense evolves to as an NFL coach. When I see that, then I'll be able to say, oh, okay, damn, he looked like he was the same Harbaugh from San Francisco. Then I can say that shit. But I don't
You
fucking
you,
know.
you see that motherfucker week one, week two? Okay.
I know Canales called plays last year for the Buccaneers, and they went to the playoffs as a result of it. I can't say that for goddamn Jim Harbaugh. Like I said, I done seen him throw the ball more than I seen Herbert throw the goddamn ball in practice. I done seen him push a goddamn weight set like he training to be a damn offensive lineman or a defensive end. I hadn't seen him call no goddamn plays yet. When I see
Ronnie, you
it,
gotta be
then
punking me, right?
I'm just saying, Q,
You gotta be
y'all want
punking me.
me
You talking about one
to.
of the greatest coaches from this era. And that's
I'm
like
just saying,
questioning almost that's almost like
I'm
questioning
not
a
saying he
Belichick.
can't do it. I need to see how his offense has evolved. I need to see that.
Wow.
I ain't seen him coach since he was with San
His
Francisco.
offense has translated to the youth as well as the old. With if you win a national title with JJ McCartney and the crew that you just seen come
Right.
out of college,
I'm sure
they
he can
had
do it. I'm not down
Edwards,
that he can't
Blake
do it.
Corum, them boys were out there and ran to that championship.
Well, I want to
I
see
don't
him
understand what
win.
you're missing.
I want to see him play calls on the NFL level and them
So,
win.
Ronnie,
That's what I want to see.
you just seen this man in a proven with the 49ers, he was a proven coach in the NFL, made it to Super Bowls.
Right.
Then he turned around and win national championships this year that we currently in.
Right.
And you saying you trust Canales more than you trust him.
No, I didn't say that. I trust their defense more than I trust their offense. They don't have a true number one running back other than Gus Edwards, a journeyman from
They, they
goddamn
got
the
J.K.
Raiders.
Dobbins. They got J.K. Dobbins,
Okay, that's
and they
fine.
got
J.K. Dobbins. They
so,
have proven number twos as running backs.
JP, chalk some
So
sense into this
Ronnie,
nigga, man.
that is not a that's not a damn skippy ass defense over there, Ronnie. That's an elite
I'm
defense they got over there.
it is, and
Just
that's why I
sprinkle in
said
a
I
little
believe in their
offense.
defense more than I
Uh,
believe
So
in their
you
offense.
sprinkle in
Aubrey
enough
call him a stupid
offense.
motherfucker.
Sprinkle in enough offense, Ronnie.
You
You
said
got
what now, go?
that's the recipe. That's the recipe. Sprinkle a
But
little
I just
offense.
said I said that they don't have a proven number one. They got Josh Palmer as their number one receiver right now. They
And
got
Josh
Gus
number
Palmer.
one,
Edwards.
You act like Josh Palmer a bum. Josh
No,
Palmer
I
just
didn't
can't
say
stay up.
that. But he's not the proven number one. They still trying to find a number one. They drafted a number that they thought was gonna be a number one receiver the prior year, and he didn't produce. He didn't. They didn't get
Well,
John
well,
Harbaugh
well,
didn't
well,
like him.
well, well, they drafted Lad McConkey. They got Lad McConkey too.
Okay,
JP,
but he not proven though. They
you
still
got
trying to
something on your
develop
chest, I
him.
feel. I can feel it through the phone. I know you got something on your chest.
What?
Ronnie, Ronnie,
I'm listening. I'm right
Ronnie.
here, my guy. I'm listening. What's going
That's
on?
why. Is that Wiley? That Wiley?
No,
This JP.
King
Oh,
JP.
oh, that's JP. Oh, that's JP. Okay, okay.
Ronnie, tell me who the current defensive coordinator in San Diego is right now.
I think that was the Ravens previous
You don't know,
coordinator,
dude.
right? Wasn't that the Ravens previous defensive coordinator? That's why. No, the offensive coordinator. I'm mistaken. The offensive
No,
coordinator that they have is the previous Ravens offensive coordinator.
I'm
He's
not
No,
familiar
talking
they
with
about
got
Gus
offensive.
Greg
Edwards.
Roman. Greg Roman. Greg
That's
Roman.
why Gus Edwards is there now,
I'm not talking
and
about the
J.K.
offensive coordinator.
Dobbins.
He not
I'm
talking about
not
the
talking.
offense. Brian. He talking about defense.
I don't know who the defensive coordinator for them is. I'll be
Okay,
honest and tell
if
you
you
that.
don't know, I'll tell you myself. It's Jesse Mentor, that same defensive coordinator that was at Michigan last year. That
Yeah.
same defensive coordinator that runs the exact same defense that the Baltimore Ravens run right now.
Okay, what you
He
saying now?
just thought so.
God damn.
You talking about
So,
a college coach
so
that came from the goddamn? Of course, he gonna bring somebody with him that he trusts. That's the
He
fucking
just
job.
saying they
everybody that
running the same defense
Ronnie,
that the Ravens running.
He said they running the same defense that the Ravens run, Ronnie.
same exact defense, Ronnie. The same
So
exact defense.
okay, so you're pretty much saying that since they're running the same offense that the Ravens ran when they was the number one
Defense,
defense
Ronnie.
last year.
Defense, Ronnie. Defense,
Since they
Ronnie.
was
Ronnie,
that's what I
I'm
said.
not
They was
talking
the
about.
number one defense. They was the number one defense last year, the Ravens. And he's running that offense that the Ravens ran. So he
The
should have the
defense,
same
Ronnie.
success. So he should have
Defense,
the same
Ronnie.
success as the Ravens last year. It's the
Defense,
same.
Ronnie. The base,
No,
the
God
base,
damn, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
I'm
What
trying
you
to be
don't
Defense.
on
get,
the
what I'm
same
saying.
page. I
That
understand
nigga
you
keep
saying
running.
What you
defense.
don't get, what you don't get right. The Jesse Mentor system is the same basis that they running in Baltimore right now. He's a part
But
of the creation of that system. I
And
but
the
don't
how
care
does
about
Chargers,
it?
the.
the
I don't care
Chargers
about the
have
offense.
a lot of talent on defense, Ronnie. They have a lot of talent on defense.
So this is what you saying. I just want to make sure we on the same page. The coach, the defensive coordinator that's at the Chargers right now is the
Uh
coordinator that was with him at Michigan, right?
huh.
So this coach has joined him at the Chargers, and they're using the same defensive scheme or defensive playbook that the Ravens used last year, right? That's what you're saying.
Ronnie, Jesse Mentor was in Baltimore
I just want to you
before
say yes. You
Harbaugh went
say
and got
yes.
him.
That's true, right? That's what you said. Yeah. I just want to make sure I understand what you're trying to get me to understand. Right.
Exactly. You're on that San
So
Diego defense.
I
He
don't,
was
bro.
he was in Baltimore before Jim went and got him and brought him to Michigan.
I know this gonna
I
piss you
feel like
off
he
when I
not
say
getting it.
this.
I feel like he not getting it.
Because Q,
Oh,
I don't compartmentalize shit like that. Like he
Hmm?
using the same process or same scheme that this coach was successful at. So that automatically makes him safe because he's using this scheme. They should succeed now
okay,
because he
okay,
took
Ronnie.
that over there.
Okay, Ronnie.
So who
Okay,
got
Ronnie.
more
Look,
supreme talent
Ronnie,
on the roster right now? The
Ronnie, look at it
Chargers
this way.
defense or the Ravens
Ronnie,
defense?
Ronnie, look at it this way. Look at it this way. Canales had trouble with Evero's system in Tampa Bay last year, did he not? They only scored 9 points against us, right?
Right.
Okay. This offseason, Canales offense in training camp and all that bullshit been having trouble with Evero's defense, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The Baltimore Ravens defense is better.
Yeah, but that's why you game plan and create schemes based off your
Uh
opponent.
Okay.
It's a
Oh
chess.
my
Yeah,
God.
you can say that about
huh.
everybody, but teams that are not as
So you got
good
a
as
nigga that
others,
can play.
Teams that are not as good as others beat them all the fucking time, bro. So to say that their defense is better, that's just based off your skepticism of what our defense is.
Ronnie,
So
you
It could be
don't.
I
his
don't
skepticism
Ronnie,
or your lack of knowledge on this personal thing. Now,
Ronnie,
come
you
on,
don't.
Ronnie, what the
I'm
what?
not familiar with the defensive coordinator at the Chargers. All I know is that the Chargers defense is much better than their offense right now, based off the parts that they have on defense. The pieces that they have on offense have not been proven yet in a system where they got a new coach that has not coached in the NFL in the past 5 to 10 years, where the
Okay.
culture of the NFL was totally different than when he was coaching in that motherfucker. And now you want me to get behind a team where a coach wants you to see his strength and skill set in the goddamn practice, opposed to letting his
Okay.
goddamn team practice.
Okay, Ronnie. Okay, Ronnie. Let's look at it this way then. Let's look at it this way then. Greg Roman is the offensive coordinator in San Diego right now, right?
Right.
Where is Evero's defense weakest at?
I say on the
Stopping the
defensive line.
run.
I say on the defensive line.
Can't stop the run.
That's where the weakest is.
They can't stop the run. Okay.
They can't stop
Who
the
had,
run, but
who,
we didn't have the linebacker core.
what offensive coordinator had the best run offense last year?
Okay, did we have a linebacker core
What
to
offensive
support? Did
coordinator
we had a linebacker core
had the best
last
run
year
offense
to
last year, Ronnie?
support? Did we had a linebacker core last year to support stopping
What
the run?
offensive coordinator had the best running game last year,
No.
Ronnie?
Did we have the linebacker core we
What
needed to
offensive
stop the run?
coordinator had the
That's the
best
question.
running offense last
Did
year,
we
Ronnie?
have the right
What
linebacker core
God damn.
to
offensive
stop
coordinator?
the run?
Damn,
He
Ronnie,
ain't
answer
gonna
the
answer.
Yeah,
damn
answer the
question,
question,
man.
Ronnie. We ask him a
Answer the
question,
He
Ronnie.
ain't
question,
gonna answer.
Ronnie.
He ain't
We
gonna
ask him
answer.
a question,
He ain't
Ronnie.
gonna answer.
Okay, repeat the question. What's the question?
Slow down.
God
God
damn.
damn.
God
What in
damn.
Repeat the
the
question. I was
Lord
trying
have
to
mercy.
make
Nigga
a
told you
point.
6 times.
What? Repeat
Lord
it
have mercy.
again. Repeat it the seventh
what
time.
in the
What's
hell,
going?
bro?
Repeat it so I can answer it.
What offensive coordinator had the best running attack last year, Ronnie?
The goddamn Ravens had the #1 defense last year.
All right
So
then,
of
Ronnie.
course they did.
Keep that in mind.
What they
Keep
got
that
to
in
do with
mind.
number one running offense defense,
Keep
Ronnie?
that in mind, Ronnie. Keep that in mind, Ronnie. What did Jim Harbaugh do well at Michigan last year?
He had
Hello.
great linebackers,
Oh,
so I'm
oh,
guessing they
oh, oh,
stopped the run.
oh, oh,
Offensively,
oh.
Hell no.
offensively,
Blake Corum and
offensively.
Edwards was two of the runningest
I'm about to
motherfuckers
say,
we
yeah, that,
seen.
that was,
Come
I'm about
on,
to say
man.
that was utilizing that
Well,
quarterback over there.
I will say this though, JP. Greg Roman won the offensive coordinator in Baltimore last year. I don't know, I don't even think he was a coordinator. But when he was the coordinator 2 years ago, they still had the goddamn best rush offense. So
Man,
In
we hadn't
Baltimore,
had
the
great
offensive coordinator was
linebacker play
Monken,
to
right?
stop no
yeah,
goddamn
Monken,
run.
Ty
Ty
Monken,
Monken, yeah, Ty Monken,
yeah,
Monken
Ty
from
Monken,
Georgia.
Logic.
yeah,
Really?
Arizona. I think he's
Monk could
Arizona,
be
man.
calling some of the players.
Point. It's time.
We hadn't had no great running, no great linebackers to stop no fucking run.
Logic.
And y'all
Okay,
want to
okay,
get
Ronnie.
high on
So
Frankie
you thinking this
Luvu.
year? So
Y'all can
you
be
thinking
high on
you
him all
thinking
you goddamn want.
so you thinking this year Josie Jewell and Shaq and all them is gonna be better versus the
All the
one runner?
linebacker crew we have right now can stop the run. You goddamn right. Maybe
All
not
right.
on the. That's why the first level is so important to this depth. I think like the guy, I'm not sure who mentioned it, but on the waiver, we gonna pick up some more defensive line. I think that's what they focused on right now on the waivers. But we
Ronnie,
got
did you see
Okay.
that? Ronnie, did you see that defense against Buffalo? That number 1 defense, our number 1 defense against the number 2 offense in Buffalo this past weekend. Did you see? Did you see him run the ball down our throat?
I don't think he
because we
saw
didn't
that.
have
He
nobody to
saw that.
stop the run on the
I don't
second
think he saw that,
level.
D'Angelo.
As far
Right.
as far
Hey,
as depth, we
Ronnie.
don't have nobody that can stop the run like that in our depth. Who
Hey,
gonna do
Ronnie.
it?
Ronnie. You know Evero's defense struggled against the run while he was in Denver, right?
I know that Evero's defense stood up against the run,
No,
but
he
Mm-mm.
they
struggled. He said he
They struggled
struggled. He
agained the
said
run
he
in Denver,
struggled.
man.
He
Yeah,
struggled.
cause we
They
ran
struggled
for
against the
like
run in Denver.
300 yards. on his
The-
defense went a couple years ago.
They had credible
People need-
linebackers on the second level. We don't have no linebackers on the second level. What we had? Shaq Thompson,
Okay, all of
Frankie
a sudden,
Louvu.
So fuck
all
Louvu.
of
Okay,
all
Come
of
got you.
on,
all of
bro.
us, all
Y'all
of
so
a sudden,
high on Louvu. What the fuck did Louvu do before he got to us?
all of a sudden every
Boy, don't
player
do
get
It
that.
it.
don't matter. What did he do for us? No matter what he did before that.
He what other competition did we have behind Louvu
There you go. Boy, you
to
won flip
even say
flopping,
we could
skating
have
around ass
somebody?
nigga. God damn.
Man,
Ronnie,
Logic.
Luvu
Damn.
was great.
Damn.
Ronnie got to come
Luvu
back
was
for
great
everything.
for the fan base, bro.
Honey,
Luvu
boy,
was great for the
god
fan
damn.
base
No,
when
that
we
was
didn't
Yeah,
it.
have
That's
shit
it.
else.
He just
talking
played for
about
the fan
Florida.
base. That was it. I be damn.
That's it. Luvu was not a
The
starting
Ronnie Young
caliber
Show.
linebacker, bro. He is not a Pro Bowl linebacker. We made him a Pro Bowl linebacker because we played him as much as we did. But Luvu wasn't getting them
So
opportunities like that before he got to us.
just by us playing him, made him the
He was
linebacker that he was.
already athletic. The man, come on, you already know them
What
type
point
of
are you
players.
trying to make? The Carolina
But I,
Panthers played Luvu and Luvu got numbers. Now what? What is your point?
Right.
My point is that Luvu was going to be who he was going to be, regardless if he played with us or if he played with anybody else. If we gave him an
Ronnie, if he's
opportunity, if we
supposed to
gave
be,
him
he
an opportunity,
would have been the shit when he was in there with the Jets. He was
Exactly.
ass.
Because he didn't do that. Yes, exactly. He was with the
so
Jets.
you
We
telling me
If
you
that was
didn't
the
see
case, he would have
no,
signed.
you didn't see nothing that Luvu had before he came to us. That's what you telling me.
he was
I
ass at the
watched
Jets.
Luvu
He
Yeah,
highlights,
didn't
like
do
bro.
anything at the Jets. He just played special teams.
Yeah, he just played
till I
special
pull up
teams. He
and
didn't
keep
They
play.
them for.
because they was already deep at the linebacker
It
position. They
don't
didn't even use
matter.
Luvu.
They see him. He get linebacker reps. They saw what he could do.
But they was already deep at the
It does
linebacker
not
position.
matter. He didn't stay on the sideline
Yes,
when they
you do. If
practiced.
you can't get on the field, dude, because you got so many players in
That
front
don't
of you.
matter.
How
They
the
at
fuck,
practice. They can see whether he got reps or not. They can see
bro?
if
But
he potential to be a
they
second
got
round,
other
second
players,
stringer.
bro. You
I
telling me that
understand
if
that, but to
Luvu
say that
did
they
what he
don't know
did,
what he could do or not is
if
false, dude.
Luvu did what
It's
he
false.
did with us, bro, he damn near could have did with that with the Jets if they gave him an opportunity. They didn't. So he came over to us. We gave him an
Again,
opportunity.
but what is your point? The Carolina
My
Panthers gave him an
point
opportunity. He
is
made
that
the best of it.
Luvu was
What is
not
your point?
something that we should have been investing our time into.
Because he was
Luvu was
productive?
a
Because he was
Yeah,
Luvu
productive
was
here.
a
We
goddamn
wasted our time
force.
because he was productive here.
Luvu was a
That
force,
makes no
motherfucker.
damn sense.
Luvu was a player that we put in a position to succeed because we needed somebody to
And he
stop the
did succeed. So
goddamn.
what is your fucking point? You dumb bastard. Damn.
We needed Luvu to be a clog, bro. We didn't have shit going on at the time at the
And
linebacker
guess
position.
what? Now we don't have anything. So congratulations.
Oh, so we don't got Jadavian Clowney. We don't got.
Jadavion
Uh,
Clowney is not a sack getter and he's over the hill.
I'm
Stop
not
that
saying
shit.
he's a linebacker. We playing him as a linebacker, my guy.
Okay, and
That's
watch
what
how
he
that worked
is.
out
He
for
is
us.
not
Watch
on
how
the
that worked out
defensive
for us.
line.
And watch how
We
that worked
not
out for us.
playing a 4-3. We
It
not
don't
playing a
matter.
4-3
Nigga,
right.
we ain't been in a 4-3 in years.
We
What do you
not
okay, of
playing a
course we
4-3
ain't.
right. Well, you should know what the fuck he gonna be utilized as. He's not gonna be utilized
You
to
you
get
you
sacks.
using that word, yeah,
He's not
utilize.
gonna
Okay.
be
Yeah.
utilized to
Yeah.
get sacks.
Watch
He's
what
gonna be
happens.
utilized
Watch
to
what
get
happens.
pressure. That's
What
what
he's
they're
not
gonna
getting
utilize
pressure,
him
nigga.
for.
He don't play
Pressure.
that damn thing. What the hell are you talking about?
They
Jadavion
don't
Clowney
care
is not here
about
to get
sacks
damn
from him.
sacks.
The
He just
motherfucker
not
that
right.
here
gonna
to
get
get
the
sacks.
sacks, the motherfucker that is going to get the sacks is the motherfuckers they draw up to man get the sacks, bro. Jadavian Clowney is gonna be there for pressure.
Hey,
That's
JB,
what he
JB,
is to get
JB,
double teams, to take the
JB.
Yeah,
pressure off of
logic.
goddamn
A
the
part
front
of a
line, my
part of
guy.
Evero's system is he known for getting a buttload of sacks.
Bruh,
No,
if the defensive
Okay, thank you,
end
brother.
can
Thank you.
get the sack, he gonna get
Thank you.
the
I'm glad
sack,
somebody
bruh.
knows. I'm glad
It
We need
don't
somebody knows.
good
matter what the
corners.
coach
We need
wants.
very locked down
Clowney
corners.
ain't never been a big sack getter, man.
I didn't say
Never,
he was,
never.
but he's a force. So I don't give a damn what you talking about. Sex, he's a
Okay, so
force.
so Ronnie, you saying that Evero is gonna draw up Clowney for him to get pressure but not get sacks?
If the pressure
How does that
leads
work?
to sex, then yes.
It
If the
don't,
pressure
JP. It don't.
leads to
It
sex,
don't.
then yes.
It
How does
don't.
that work?
But the whole point is to get pressure. To
He
make the
gonna
The whole
quarterback
is
change, to make the quarterback
pressure,
change the direction in which he's trying to get the
pressure,
ball towards receivers. That's
pressure.
what we trying
okay.
to do, my guy.
So
Pressure.
Clowney gonna create pressure, and all of a sudden he get to the quarterback, he gonna let up.
No, if he creates pressure, everybody else is affected by that pressure he creates. So everybody else is going to eat. We ain't specifically looking for Clowney to get sex, the only person on the team to get sex. Hell fucking no. Why the fuck you think he come in and go out? He ain't gonna stay there all 4 downs of every series. They gonna punch him in and punch him out.
He can't stay in all the series. We all aware of that.
Well,
That
that's how
is
you
not a part.
talking like he's
No,
not
I'm
a he
not. Don't
can't
put
get
words in my
sex.
mouth. See, unlike you, I know what I'm talking about. I ain't
What
gonna
are
talk
you
You
out my
saying
ass.
saying?
that Clowney is
First
not
and
a sack
foremost.
guy. I
First and
never said he
foremost.
was a sack guy. I
It
said
ain't
he's there
about
to
being a
get
sack
pressure.
guy. You acting like we about to get a daggone beast on defense. Jadavion
But he's
Clowney
a
have never
force. He is
no
a force. He is
he
a force on
call
the
it what you
defense.
want. Call it
He's a
what you want.
force, my
At this
guy.
point in time in his
You
career, he's
gotta
just a
account
name.
for him.
At
You
this
gotta
point in
Right,
account
time in his
for him. We
career,
know this.
he is just a name. So stop it.
You
Ronnie,
gotta account for them. They still when they draw up scheme for whoever opponent
Teams are
they
going to
play,
run on us. They're
they
going to establish the
circling
run
Clowney.
game, and they're not going to have any takeaways or
They're
sacks.
going to circle Clowney. They want to know where he is on the field. If that ain't a goddamn force, I don't know what the
Call it what
fuck
you
is.
want, man. This
Wow,
mug right here,
Ronnie?
boy. You don't pay attention to shit. I understand that.
What?
Y'all
Ronnie,
want
he's
to
not
say
gonna
Clowney ain't this and Clowney out there. I bet a
he's
defensive
not gonna
coordinator
be
want to know
creating
where the fuck he at.
pressure by himself.
He's
Bruh,
yeah.
he not the only one on the goddamn field. You got what a defensive
So why are
line
you
and you
saying
got
that?
linebackers.
Why are you saying they're gonna scheme up and draw Clowney out so he can create the pressure for everybody else?
No, what I'm saying is that Clowney is responsible for creating pressure to allow the other guys on the defensive side of the ball to be effective. If he's creating pressure, which is taking the double teams off of Derrick Brown, what the fuck? What you think? How is that gonna help Derrick? That's helping Derrick Brown. That's helping everybody else. I don't see how that doesn't make sense. If everywhere he's been a force. Somebody has had to account for his presence on the field. You don't
You know
think
why,
that's
So
gonna be
what
the
Ronnie?
what you
same?
say a force?
No,
What you
you
say
know
a
why,
force
Ronnie?
is, Ronnie?
You know
What's a
why?
force?
You
What's
know
a force?
why?
What kind of numbers do
Because
a force get?
you know why he's been a force everywhere he's win? Because he's always had a pass rusher better than him on the team. Always.
Always.
Okay, well he got one here too, Derrick Brown. So what the fuck else? What that
Derek Brown ain't no pass rusher.
Did he
Stop
just say
that, bro.
Derek Brown is a pass rusher?
That's
See,
what he
Ronnie, you
said.
don't even know what you even
that's in
talking
That's
a
what he
four
That's,
said.
three.
about.
I'm
that's,
talking
that's
about
how we know
in
Ronnie
our
don't watch
defense.
it,
We
so he
running a
think he
three
watch.
four. Come on, Q. We running a 3-4, bro. He's not
This
gonna
is
play
how
on the defensive end. He's
you
not gonna
don't
be the
watch
defensive
it.
end like
You
The
he's
watch
gonna be on the
defensive ends
4-3.
in a 3-4. We use nose tackles to go on the front. We
We
don't
use a
use
nose
edge
tackle, and
rushers.
we got two end tackles on the side of that
I
nose
can't
tackle.
see. Bless his heart.
They're not out there to get
End
sacks. They are
tackle.
out
That boy
there
said
to
that
be.
boy said end tackles.
They out there for run stopping, bro. They out there for run stopping, bro. That's it. The rest of the guys, the linebackers, are the cleanup guys after that, man. Come on, man.
So you're not gonna draw up no scheme for none of them linebackers to rush the quarterback, or no, you're not gonna do any of that. You pretty
Clowney
much
and Wanham was supposed to be your two edge rushers in this 3-4. Wanham's sitting at Atrium Health right now. Clowney ass is over here looking around for his help. And all he got is Shaq Thompson and Josie Jewell, who are interior linebackers. They don't do that.
okay.
They're
What about
supposed to
DJ
stop the
Johnson?
run.
So DJ, where is DJ Johnson gonna be on the field?
Probably on the bench. Because he
That ain't
ain't.
what I've been hearing. That's not what I've been hearing all goddamn camp. That's not what I've been
You've been
seeing
hearing
in
a
the
lot of
preseason
shit
game.
in that goddamn camp that I tell you ain't going to translate to that field. I
So you
done tell
don't
you
think
that.
none of the shit he just showed you in the preseason is gonna translate to the regular season
I believe
for
DJ
DJ
Johnson has
Johnson?
all the raw intangibles. Like I said, he had 8 sacks at Oregon. I am definitely an Oregon fan. I enjoyed him. Him, Christian Gonzalez, the crew, Sewell. We had a squad. But, I mean, with Kayvon Thibodeau, there was always somebody better than him that allowed him to be freed up to do his job. He's a run stopper. He's not a pass rusher. He's a run stuffing edge. I
I
hate to
don't
break it
know.
to you.
Now you ain't breaking nothing to me because I don't agree with that. Q.
Uh-uh.
You don't agree with that. I don't agree that
I watched
what you
this
saw,
man for. Okay,
what you
never
saw
mind.
from DJ in
I'm a Oregon
Oregon.
fan, so
I don't see that that's the only way they want to use him is what they saw in Oregon.
Okay,
I didn't see that.
okay.
I've seen him
King
get set.
JP, King
Yep.
JP. Did I
Yep.
say something out of the ordinary from what you saw from DJ?
No, you didn't, buddy. Ronnie, did you know that DJ Johnson was a tight end in 2020?
Yes, I know that he was a tight end first
So
before he
you do
got to fucking Oregon. He was
so
a
you
tight end.
know he
Yes,
just
I know.
He
now
was a
learned that
tight
he
end
had to
at
be
Oregon. He was a tight end at Oregon too, runner.
He was, yeah, but he changed the defensive end. So that's what they brought him into. I don't give a fuck what he was before he became what he is now. So, in my opinion, has he been getting the job done during preseason? Yes. Have they spoke highly of him at preseason and the job he's done? Yes. So to
Ronnie,
assume that this
just
player is just gonna
said,
be on the bench
Ronnie,
because
you just said,
you don't see
you
a
just
position, an opportunity for him based off what you saw in Oregon, I don't know if I can go along with that, right?
I mean, you do it for Bryce. You do everything in here based off of what you saw from Alabama.
Yeah,
hey,
because he's been in that position since he touched the
Mm-hmm.
goddamn ball as a quarterback. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that they gonna switch Bryce Young. And what I saw in Alabama was at the pinnacle of what Alabama was at the time. So I get every reason to believe that he can do that here because
all right.
he's done it consistently. Maybe not when he came to Carolina. Everything was fine before he got here. He could, they said his anticipation was so great. They said he could process information so great. He eludes pressure so great. We do know when you get to the NFL, the level of talent changes, but those skills he
What
had.
about Ronnie? Ronnie, well, what about being the most sacked quarterback in college? Now that translated
Um,
to the NFL. He was the
no, but
most
that
sacked
has a
quarterback
lot
in
to
the
do.
NFL.
We both know, Goat, that is not just a result of you being a quarterback. Being sacked has something to do with your ability to not hold on to the ball. But if you running, you want to hold on to the ball because when you don't hold on to it, what happens? It becomes a fumble, which we saw a lot of that last year too, where he can't hold on to the ball because he's trying to find someone to throw to while fucking running. So, hey
So
Oh,
man,
that's
he
I'm
why.
not
can't
here to
hold
make
on to the
excuses.
ball is not a physical knock against him and his ability to hold a ball or grip a ball, but it's because he was running with his eyes downfield looking for somebody else is the reason why he can't hold on the ball.
No, I said when you have to change your direction as far as your quarterback stands, as your footwork, like everybody alluding to, where his footwork was some bullshit. If you
He
can't
was
get in
throwing off
your
his tippy toes.
if you can't get in your proper stance as a quarterback and get time to deliver a ball, you have to change you have to change your balance. And when you run with a fucking helmet on your head, hoping that it stay on, you ain't gonna have the correct balance. You're not gonna be in a position where you can accurately throw a pass. That's why
Ronnie,
I
Hold on,
said
Ronnie.
if the offensive
Ronnie,
Ronnie.
line is not
Why his
up to
helmet
par,
Ronnie,
too big now?
Ronnie.
It's his
He,
helmet. It's his
he been
helmet.
wearing a damn helmet since middle
It's
school.
that this nigga said it's his
man.
helmet.
Hell, the helmet got to do anything with his fucking sound.
Oh,
So
look, he don't
you
wear
telling
custom
me a
helmets.
helmet is
They don't
stationary,
fit.
a
Oh
helmet
Hold
that
on,
my
stays
god.
on.
Ronnie, hold on now.
Ronnie, come
Ronnie,
on.
they custom fit your shit. You have so many helmet makers in the NFL, Ronnie, it don't make no sense. You remember when
Ah.
Antonio Brown was talking about that shit? They so
Maybe it
many
was me because
vendors of helmets
when I
they
played football, I
customize them.
didn't have the
Yeah,
right
you
helmet
didn't play in
on.
the
So
NFL. You didn't play in the NFL. They gave you one
maybe
helmet when
I'm
you
looking
played in
at it
high school or
differently.
whatever. They
Because
have multiple
when I
helmets in
had
the
my helmet
NFL,
on,
Ronnie.
that motherfucker went
Ronnie,
every
Ronnie,
goddamn
Ronnie.
direction.
Don't ever
That boy
say that
around
shit
saying y'all
again.
balance him
Don't
in a
ever
helmet.
say that shit again, Ronnie.
That
About
shit
a
is
helmet don't
crazy.
fit. and that was
Tell
and
me,
that's why his poor play was
He
about.
had to worry
Cause
about the
you tell me
helmet.
I didn't
now
say
you
that,
just
Ghost.
reached
I
the
didn't say that the helmet
you
had
just reached
anything
the
to do.
pinnacle of excuse
I didn't
when you
say
was
his
talking about that
helmet
boy
had
helmet.
anything to do. I
That's the
said
pinnacle of excuse.
when you have to change your position as a quarterback and your footing is off and you have to
Hmm.
change direction to find out where you need to run to, you not in the same position you was to throw the ball as you are as you run it. Like you're not. And you're trying to find a spot to throw it to. I'm just saying, bro, that's a lot of shit you have to account for when you are not able to deliver a ball in the pocket as a quarterback. That's all.
Ronnie,
Give them that much now. You can say that.
Ronnie,
Come on,
Ronnie.
fellas. Come
Don't
on.
matter where it don't matter where he's been, Ronnie. He's been running off balance his whole damn career. How do you think he got the damn name magician in the first damn place? It ain't
Uh-uh.
because of what he does in the pocket. It's what he does when he's outside the pocket. He's supposed to be special at. So that all that running off balance with a bobblehead with a motherfucking helmet, that don't mean a damn thing, homie. Don't mean a damn thing.
Well, maybe I'm wrong, man, on this note. I
It
take
ain't no
that. I
maybe.
take,
It ain't
hey,
no maybe,
maybe
nigga.
I'm
It ain't no
wrong on
maybe.
this.
No, ain't no
But
maybe.
if you
Ain't no
can't
maybe.
stand in the
Ain't no maybe.
pocket,
Ain't no maybe.
if you
You
can't
dead
stand in the
ass.
pocket,
You dead ass, my nigga. Ain't no maybe.
man,
No
look.
damn maybe.
We both know that Bryce Young did not get enough time to throw the ball when he was in the pocket consistently. All I'm saying is let's acknowledge this shit. But we can't acknowledge that because then we'll be pretty much negating that he doesn't hold on to the ball long. And we both know that's not something that everybody agrees with. I think he's holding the ball just enough to find the receiver that is open. But if the play break down before he throw the ball, of course he gonna hold on to it longer. I don't see where that doesn't make any sense. That
Okay, Ronnie, you say he holds on to the ball long because he's looking for the open man, right?
right.
That what you say, right? Maybe he doesn't process as fast as everybody say he does.
So it slowed down when he got here. That what you saying.
Maybe he doesn't anticipate as well as everybody says
So
he
so
does.
when they was talking about this shit before now, before he got to Carolina, you telling me it was a deficiency opposed to additive? That what you saying? Because to me, he had all those attributes. He wasn't deficient in no area as far as processing information. So what changed? What is it that made him deficient?
He's not catered to no more like he was at Bama and modern day.
That
That's
catering
why.
don't got nothing to do with his mental
No,
processing, bro.
no, no. When
He know how
you're
to
catered
prepare.
when you're catered to and a scheme is made around you, you can look better at processing than you really are
We both agree
because
that none of the players that they
you
picked,
already know what's going to happen.
but we agreed that none of the players that he had on his roster would cater to him. They didn't do that
It,
until
it
Canales
ain't
got
it
here.
ain't it ain't about the players, Ronnie. It's about the fucking coach.
But no,
Saban
you just said
experienced
that. You
this
just said the
right.
reason why he
How he
was
was
deficient.
bound,
You said the reason why he
how
was
he's that.
deficient is
You
because
can
they
look,
didn't cater the offense to him anymore.
you can look
My
around.
point is that he still was able to process information. He still was able to prepare for every game. That's why they put him in because that's why they said he was ready.
You sure about
So
that?
you
About that, Ronnie? Well, why was his time to throw last year was 2.91 seconds. If
that's not
he's
on
that
every play.
elite
That's not
prospect,
on every play, my guy. That's not on every
that's
play.
the average for the whole year,
Average,
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Beginning
Average.
and Bama.
Keyword
That
average.
that's the whole
Okay,
year.
Canales says to
Average.
get ready to ball in 2.7 seconds. So
Average.
2 seconds later, two milliseconds later than what he's originally supposed to get ready to ball in. The Canales that said he needs to get the ball in. You're telling me that caused an issue when you said his
Yes.
average was
Well,
two
well,
point
well,
nine, but
your coach said
Canales,
it do.
but
He
Canales,
wanna get it out at 2.7.
two
Did you
seconds
know?
is not a big difference, my guy.
Did
It's
you?
a big
It's
Ronnie,
not
difference
a
I'm
big.
when
just
it's.
saying.
I'm gonna tell you when it's a
I'm just
difference.
saying what
Okay.
the coach
Point,
said.
I'm
point,
gonna tell you when it's a big difference. When the
0.02
offensive line
seconds.
don't hold up. That's when
Right.
it's a big difference. And
Okay. You say point. You said 0.02 seconds is not a lot of time, right? It's not a big
no,
difference,
I
right?
said you said his average was 2.9. Canales is telling him to get rid of the ball in 2.76.
Exactly. What I
A
said.
2 second
0.02 seconds.
difference between what he's doing now and the average you say he didn't have. I don't see how that's making such a big difference. It makes a difference when the
Okay.
offensive line can't hold up and you got to
Oh, okay.
run for
Okay.
them last 2 fucking seconds. Yes, that's when
Okay.
it make it
Okay.
happen.
Okay, Ronnie. Okay, Ronnie. You just established that 0.2 seconds is not a big difference, right?
Not a difference as far as him being productive and not being
Okay. So
productive.
why do you think 0.2 seconds is gonna matter on the Canales?
It matters because the offensive line is not as trash as it was in them 2 seconds he experienced last year. He had to run for them 2 seconds. He didn't stand. They didn't give him no 2.9 seconds to throw the goddamn ball. Not on
On
every
average,
motherfucking play.
they did, Ronnie.
Nah, nah, my boy.
You do know that
David,
you do know that Bryce was sacked 62 times last year, right?
yeah, because of the offensive line.
You do know that 18 of those sacks were his fault, right?
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with that? It's been
Nope,
documented, Ronnie. You ain't gotta
nope.
fucking agree with it.
I don't agree with it. I don't know
Who
what
credited
bring. I don't agree with
credited
it.
last year just from him running the fuck around with his damn big ass helmet on.
Well, when you got an
Linebacker
offensive
was like,
line
this
that can't
so boy.
protect you, you got an offensive line that can't
Boy, y'all
protect you,
here.
and you got receivers that can't
You
create
can't
separation.
argue with fucking stats. You can't.
Separation.
It
No, you
has
stat
Shit.
chasing. That's what you
to.
doing.
If you take
You
away the, if
quick
you
Yeah,
take
nutting
away
well.
off
the 18,
stats.
if you
Quit
take
quick
away the
nutting
18
off
sacks,
stats, my guy.
if you take away the 18 sacks he had
Pre
last year,
nut,
I'll
all
be
that pre nutting you
with
got. You
middle
need to
of
go
the
clean it
fucking
up.
pack. You talk louder than Bryce Young game played, bro. Admit
Hey
it.
man, I only seen 1 year of Bryce. Give me 3 years, and then you can talk shit.
3.
Okay,
No,
Ronnie.
No,
2 years,
no,
Okay,
hell
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
no.
2
Okay,
years.
It was
Two
good enough for
years,
me,
two
boss.
No, no,
years
no,
in
no, no,
Canales
no, no,
Stop
no,
system.
no,
fucking
Ronnie.
bringing
Two
up his
years
shit
in
at back.
Canales
No,
system.
Ronnie.
That's all
No,
I'm saying.
no, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no,
Two
Ronnie.
years,
No,
2 years in
no.
Jalen
Canales
has
system.
snapped.
You
Yeah.
2 years in
know,
Canales system.
Ronnie. Look, listen.
Don't
You
put this in the
grade
snap.
quarterbacks. You grade quarterbacks on their second year. That's what you normally do to determine if they're gonna be good or not. It's normally 2 years, not 3. You
No.
don't need 3 years.
Yeah,
There's
two
no
years in the
way.
same system, though, G. 2 years in the same system. He hasn't been in the
Okay.
same
Okay.
system for 2 years.
Okay.
Okay. So
That's what
officially,
I'm
right
saying.
now, you're giving Bryce Young 2 years.
2 years in Canales system.
Isn't
Wow.
it 2 years?
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
He got
Hey,
Okay.
1 year in
hey,
Rick
hey,
system.
I'm gonna have to pull off here for right now and
Oh, go.
get
You
Ronnie.
leaving so early?
Yeah, hey,
No, don't
yeah,
say
I'm gonna have to, Ronnie. I got to get to work tomorrow, man. I got to get to work tomorrow. I don't have time to
Yeah, I
tell
don't
you
want you.
about it
Don't miss out on your money.
tomorrow.
Logic.
But yeah, but I mean, Q still here. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Q
yeah.
still here.
Yeah, yeah.
Q still here.
Logic is in the building.
I'm
Talk to me, Logic.
Yeah. I'm gonna get with y'all in the morning.
Hold
I'll holler at you in the morning, go.
Love you, Ronnie.
All
All
right,
right, I
go.
got you, go. Appreciate it, man.
Uh,
Man, I commend you, Q. I
Yeah.
commend you. I really do.
What's up?
But
What you mean? What you mean?
because you stood on this thing for over 2 hours now listening to this dummy.
You
And I
have
don't see how
too.
you
You
did it,
have
brother. I
too.
commend
Cause
you.
that's how you know how you see Q. You know how long he knew exactly how long you been on here. That nigga been listening to. That nigga been listening to.
Ah.
I put glasses on now, y'all.
Yep.
Oh, you
Yep.
put glasses on?
I put
Lord
glasses
have
on.
mercy.
Yep. You been that nigga been listening to. They like to listen. That's because they want to be able to come on that
My
motherfucker and
God.
talk shit.
We enjoy a good old laugh, but brother, whew,
Hey
we did
man,
not know you was that far out there. I
I
ain't gonna lie to
appreciate
you.
the I appreciate the support, man. We appreciate the support.
We're gonna get you some help. So yes, we got support. We're gonna get you some help. We're gonna
Hey
take care
man,
of you.
you
It's gonna be
you
all
gonna
right,
need some
Ronnie.
help when the
It's
season
gonna be all
starts.
right.
You funny, man.
You
Didn't
gonna
I
need
tell
some
y'all?
help.
Didn't I tell y'all earlier? Stop arguing with the criminally insane.
Hey man.
You did. We was
Nick?
hard headed. You sure did. You did.
Okay, so let me ask this: what you
I got
see us
that
getting
Ronnie
in
out
the
you.
first quarter of the season? The Panthers against the Saints, all the way to the Bengals, where I say we get one loss. What's the record? I said 4-1. What do you
Oh
what
shit!
I'm
I
what
don't know.
saying
what's your record?
I'm saying 0-4.
Oh
Me
wow.
too. I'm saying about
You
0 and 4.
surprised?
I'm not surprised, but I'm
Nah, we
kind
about
of
to beat. We about to beat the Saints. I don't give a fuck
shocked.
what y'all say. I ain't about to. I
Oh,
ain't
Q,
about to
you gotta
concede
write
to
all
no
these brackets
motherfucking
down, bro.
Saints.
Just make sure you and
Write these
Gunner. I had to
brackets
look
down.
for you.
Put
I'm gonna
this
have to
bet
look
on.
for you after week 1, because once
I
we
ain't
lose
about
to
to
the
concede
Saints,
to no. I ain't about to concede to no punk ass Saints.
pride is a
So
motherfucker. I
so
tell you
wait. So
that.
Ronnie, you saying 10 or 11 wins? Do you think that's the NFC South too? That's the division and a playoff spot?
I think the Falcons gonna be much better than what we
Do you
looking
think
at.
we'll make the postseason though?
The
I think
Falcons
the
win.
Falcons can make the
I ain't
postseason.
talking about
With
The
Falcons. I'm talking
y'all
about
Falcons
us.
gonna
offense,
win 12,
I'm talking
12
about
and
us.
5.
I'm talking about us.
I think y'all can win the division. With y'all offensive weapons, man, y'all should win the division.
Hmm.
They should. I don't want to say y'all, but whoever, Red Swan, whoever Falcons fan in here, they should win the division.
So
They
you
got
you
B.
think
John
you
Robinson.
you think we
Hey,
missed the postseason
yeah.
this year? You think the
Okay,
Panthers missed
okay,
the
Ron.
postseason
If
this year?
if the Falcons supposed to win the division, how the hell we going 11-6? We gonna make the
Mhm.
wild card?
Possibly.
Oh, you
Yeah,
calling a wild card?
if you win 11 games and you don't get a
Is that a
wild
first?
card,
Is that a first
then
round exit, Ronnie? Or we gonna win that one?
Yeah. Hey, at least he's
Because
standing on that
I
square.
think the
It might be a
Buccaneers gonna be
delusional
good.
fucking
I
square,
think
but
the
he's standing
Buccaneers
on
gonna
it.
be good this year too. I think the Buccaneers gonna be good this year. I don't see
it's about
I
to be
don't
hot
see them
trash.
losing. I
So,
don't see
so
them losing
if
like
that's the
that, bro.
case, Ryan, in that case, Ryan, we gonna have three good teams in the South, right?
I think this division is much better than what people looking at, bro. They looking at what we did in the
What?
past. They looking at the what we
Bro,
did
Oh,
last year.
Ronnie, bro.
You know
So
what,
I'm
Ronnie?
Ronnie,
telling
You are
y'all, bro.
week
fucking
1.
insane, Ronnie. How the
With the
fuck they
Falcons, okay,
looking at
look at it. Let's
they
look
are
at it.
looking at the recent past. They not look. You act like they going way
Yeah,
back in the goddamn
that's what I
ancient times and
said. What
looking at
did
the
I
goddamn.
say? I said we gonna surprise a lot of people this year.
Oh,
The
okay.
Falcons,
Nick
So
had to
the
get up
your
out the
Falcons is
bed
more
just now.
improved.
Yeah, yeah. Damn,
The
Ronnie, your ass
Falcons more
crazy, man.
improved on the defensive side of the ball. They
That
picked
nigga
up
had
a
to get up out the bed.
Ronnie,
they
you
picked
crazy
up
as hell.
they picked up a Pro Bowl safety with Simmons. They just re-signed one of their corners. They
Ronnie,
defense, I ain't saying I haven't seen the Atlanta defense be great ever. But
They
from
just
what I've
got
seen,
goddamn Judon.
shit, bro, they doing some things, bro.
Double digit pass getter.
You say what now?
They just got Judon, double digit sack getter.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The Falcons,
That
I'm
dude
high
right
on
there,
the
a dog.
Falcons, right? Like as
he
far
a
as winning the
comer,
division,
bro.
yeah, but
I can't
in the
stand talking about
playoffs,
them in
no.
such a good light, but come on, Ronnie. There's no way you gonna have 3 teams over 10 games in this division,
I
dog. It's
didn't
just
say
not
that, Q.
happening.
Now I didn't say that.
That's basically what you
look
saying.
at Red Sword talking about
I
Ronnie for
mean,
fucking city.
fly.
I don't. You know what? I got us 11 wins. That's all. I hadn't thought that much. I ain't went that far to say we gonna win the
So
I'm gonna tell
division.
Tampa
you right
Bay,
now. I'm gonna let
who
you know
just won
right
the
now,
division, ain't
Ronnie.
gonna get 10.
I see
If
us
we
being
win
second.
11
If we
games
don't
and
win
we
the
don't,
division, we number 2 in the division. I got us number 2 in the
Ronnie,
division.
you know how many teams got to
But
win more
two,
than
what?
11 games? Oh shit, that's fucked up.
Bruh, we got one of
You
the
just say
Like
easiest
Ronnie,
number two?
schedules. We got one of
like
the
Ronnie
easiest
forget,
schedules in the league right now.
but
Our
Ronnie,
schedule
you
is easy. We don't play nobody. We don't play nobody but the goddamn Chiefs
Ronnie, but this is what
and
you
the
got to
but
think
Ronnie, you
of.
Cowboys.
forget that we play each other
Who?
6 times. You forget that we play each other 6 times in the damn
You
South.
forgot that the coach we have has been coaching all these teams for the past what two
Oh
years
my
now?
gosh,
Nigga, this nigga,
bro.
see, now you making up shit, Ronnie.
No,
This
I'm not.
motherfucker, he worked
What's
at the
We
Q
done
fucking,
had
name
a,
the
we,
he
we,
worked
coordinator?
at,
we
He
he
was
said
done
he
had
been
coordinator at
Canales
coaching
Tampa Bay,
fucking
all
right?
well.
these teams, motherfucker. He
So
played these teams
he was
one
coordinator at
time.
Tampa Bay, right? Was he not a
He
coordinator at
played these
Tampa Bay?
teams 2 times last year, and that was the first time.
I'm asking a question. Was he not the coordinator for Tampa Bay before he
1
became our
year.
head coach?
1 year.
Okay. Well, he still had to play them. They were opponents. You don't
And
think
so
that
you
he
th-
got
so you think
experience
in 1
against
year,
them?
he learned all their tendencies.
I'm not
And there's a
saying that.
new
I'm saying
offensive coordinator in fucking
he's more familiar with these teams, bro, than any other coach we would have brought in here.
Personnel,
there is a
personnel,
new
rosters,
coaching
players,
staff
everything
in
changes
Atlanta.
yearly, Ronnie.
There is a new
Bro.
coordinator in Tampa Bay. There's the
On what
new
side of the
offensive
ball? What
coordinator
side of the
in
ball
at
is
the
the new
Saints.
coordinator for Tampa Bay? What side of the ball is the coordinator for Tampa Bay?
What the hell are you talking about? What side of the
So
ball is the
you
head
saying
coach? He's
that
a
okay?
defensive
So you
coach.
saying there's an offensive coordinator, a new offensive coordinator in Tampa Bay? Where else the new
Yes.
offensive coordinator?
He
Where else?
nigga, he was the offensive coordinator. So what
I'm
you think
asking
happened?
you.
They
I'm
got a
asking
new
you.
one.
Who else? Who else has a new offensive
The
coordinator
Saints
in the
do because they
division?
fired
Q
Arians
Q
from
died
last
over there
year.
in the corner. Q, how
Okay,
you
so
killing me, bro?
you
Atlanta
making
do
a
Marcel
too
you
because they
making a
got a whole
point.
new
Whoa,
coaching
that's
You
staff.
wild.
making a
I
Bruh.
just
point
sit here,
about
listen
an
to him talk that
offensive
stupid shit,
coordinator.
man.
You making
Ronnie,
a
No, no,
point
no.
about an offensive coordinator that has never been an offensive coordinator before. You
Bro.
making a point on a team that
nigga.
we
Okay,
don't
Ronnie.
even know what
Listen,
the
you know
fuck
how
that
stupid this shit
offensive
sounds? Because
coordinator
guess what?
is with Tampa
Guess
Bay.
what, Ronnie? Guess what? Your coach hadn't been the offensive coordinator before he was the offensive
But
coordinator
he
of Tampa
has
Bay.
experience within the division. He know every
Nigga,
goddamn
I
opponent
just
we
told
playing.
your dumb ass. Oh God,
I
Ronnie.
don't give a fuck
There
about
is
that new
a
offensive
new
coordinator.
offensive coordinator at all three places. He ain't got no experience against them.
Bro, he done seen. I don't give a fuck if you say it's a new offensive coordinator. He done seen those teams, bro. He has experience in the division, coaching every team that we gonna play against.
Ronnie, I
I
just
don't
want
give
you
a
to know
fuck.
this. All three coaches for the other teams are defensive head coaches. So guess what? If the offensive coordinator changes, guess what changes with it? Can you take a guess?
So you telling me that coach don't got shit to do with the plays he create?
Oh my
Nothing. The
God.
offensive
Oh
coordinator is fully
God, bro.
responsible for.
So
I'm
let
just
me ask
asking
you. I just
questions.
want you to know this,
Cause you
Ronnie.
pretty
This is
much
what
saying
this is
that the
what
offensive
insanity is
coordinator is
called.
gonna design the whole fucking scheme. And that
Yes,
is not
motherfucker.
fucking true.
Listen, Ronnie. This is how this
That
works.
ain't fucking true.
This is how this works. I don't know if you ever
Bro.
noticed it in the NFL. I'm gonna let you know. You ain't never noticed this. Defensive
You
head
have.
coaches,
You got a
defensive
goddamn
head coaches usually
binoculars
find
looking at
somebody
every
who can do
goddamn
the
play.
whole offense themselves, so that way they don't struggle. Why the hell do you think goddamn the Texans coach did so well in 1 year? Because he found that offensive head
He
coach
had never
that could
been a
run his
court. He had never
offense.
been a coach before. He needed somebody on his side that help him go along
Lean back.
on that motherfucker as a first year coach. The
Ronnie,
fuck
you
is you
crazy,
talking
bro.
about, dude? He don't know shit. You don't think he gonna bring credible people on his staff to help him? That's what you think.
So I just want you to know, Ronnie, you are crazy as hell
Bro, how is that crazy? To assume that a first
because
year coach is not gonna bring somebody along that can help him see shit before he fucking see it. You think they just gonna allow him to make mistakes and allow him to fuck up and not have people helping him along the way?
but
You
that's what
don't think
Ronnie,
that?
Jesus.
you know you beating in my point, right?
How the
Yeah, with a beating it straight in with a damn hammer.
Ronnie, you just literally just walk right into my point of he had somebody to take care of that offense for him.
No, your point was that there's new coordinators. So
There are
no
new
offense
coordinators.
is gonna be the same for Canales. I'm saying that the coach is what is much more of a value to that offensive scheme than that motherfucking coordinator. Coordinator is just calling plays, my nigga. And they talk
So
about them
so
plays. They talk about them plays the day before the game starts. So they already
so I just
know
want you to know this.
what.
I just want you to know this, Ronnie. If you got I want you to see this. Unless you have a offensive minded coach, i.e., Kyle Shanahan, who brought his playbook to the what you call, and he gets unless you have a offensive minded coach, 9 times out of 10, the defensive minded coaches find somebody to bring their playbook into their system, and they run their defense.
Bruh. Tom Bowles is a defensive minded coach. He brought
And he
in an
don't call no
offense after
motherfucking
they
plays on
got
no
rid of
offense.
Canales. After they got rid of Canales, he was responsible for hiring the offensive coordinator. There was already a scheme there before the offensive coordinator got there. He just evolved it with his mindset. And both of them collaborate on it. I don't give a fuck what you saying about this new offensive
Right.
coordinator and what you think he gonna do when he get there.
Ronnie
Right.
crazy.
That's fucking Todd Bowles' offense, motherfucker. That's his
Right.
shit.
Right.
Give a
Man, I
fuck.
Nick
just
just
looked on the
told
screen and realized
Todd
that
Bowles
picture was above
the
Ronnie, and I forgot
biggest.
which one was him, bro.
Ah,
This motherfucker.
man,
Damn.
look
Hey,
here.
Ronnie, I know your ass hurt because you be pulling plenty of shit out of that motherfucker.
No, but
I
see,
God
y'all ain't
Yeah,
finna
damn.
you
make me
do.
believe
You do.
like the motherfucking coach just sit back and let the
check
offensive
your draw
coordinator design what the fuck
hemorrhoid,
he want to design in his
motherfucker.
motherfucking team. What the fuck kind of shit
Todd
is
Bowles,
that?
Todd Bowles ain't gonna fucking adapt to no fucking offensive fucking system. He
He
gonna
got
hire
the
him a new
last word,
fucking
motherfucker. He the reason they run the plays
man.
they run.
N-
He got the
Oh,
last
okay,
Bowles
word
okay,
on
don't.
whatever they run, man.
oh,
Ah,
Listen,
oh,
listen, Ronnie.
okay. So right,
This is when
so
you write about this. If Ty Bowles don't like what you running, he might say something to your ass. But at the end of the day, the
nah,
reason he has an offensive coordinator is so that they can take care of the offensive side of the ball. He ain't got time to be calling plays on the
He
offensive
not
side
gonna be
and calling
calling
plays on the
plays, but
defensive
he's
side.
familiar with them plays they gonna run for their team based off the matchup. If you think he just gonna be blind to whatever the fuck going on
Ronnie,
game day, I don't know what the
Ronnie,
fuck. Oh, bro,
they have
you
a
ain't
whole
giving the
game
coach enough
plan
credit.
meeting, so of course he's familiar on what they planning on running. I ain't saying he ain't familiar with what they planning on running, but I'm telling you right now, he does not design the playbook for the offensive side of the ball.
for damn Nick, he showed though.
Ronnie, it's just the simple stuff, man. We keep telling your blank A this, and you still not comprehending. So
I'm sorry, fellas, if I'm not gonna just go along with your narrative. Like, I'm sorry. I apologize,
Ain't no
man, but I'm
Ronnie,
not gonna go
Ronnie,
along with it.
that's what you don't get. That's what you don't get. This is not a narrative. This is
It
how NFL
is.
teams.
That's what you pushing. I'm
This is
pushing
how,
me
okay, Ronnie. Okay,
understanding that there is a you got the coach, you got the coordinators, all these people play a role. I'm not just gonna assume that the head coach don't have an integral role in what's being called on game day because he got an offensive coordinator. I'm just not
okay,
gonna do
okay,
that.
right. Okay, Ronnie. We just hired David Canales as our head coach. Do you think he's going to have anything to do with the defensive side of the ball this year?
I don't think he gonna have anything to do with as far as the defense. But when you come to the offense, I think he's gonna be really instrumental in what motherfucking being done on the offensive side of the ball. Defense,
Okay,
I think he done trusted
okay,
Everett with that shit. Cause
hmm?
okay.
Everett, he played
Stop.
against
Okay,
Everett, so he
stop right
know.
there, Ronnie. Stop right there, Ronnie. Stop right there, Ronnie. I didn't tell a damn thing about the fucking offense.
Well, I'm just telling you what he specializes in. He specializes in offense, whether he got an
You saying
offensive
the head
coordinator or
coach
not.
is you saying that the head coach is going to have an intricate side of the fucking
No, I'm
daggum.
saying as far as on the offensive side of the ball,
Going to have
if he
anything to say about the defense this year? Do you think he's gonna go over there and be like, okay, Everett, yeah, I don't think you should run that play there.
no, because he trusts Everett. But if depending on what that coach's skill set was before he got there, Todd Bowles, we know he was mainly defense. Canales, we know he's offense. Why would Canales go over there and fuck with Everett? Now he gotta manage that shit. Yes, of course. He gotta manage every area, special teams, offense, and defense.
You just said
But
Todd
I
Bowles is
don't
gonna
think during the game, it's already gonna be understood what the fuck they trying to do
Oh yeah.
based off the matchup.
okay. So
So
so so Canales, so now is the only head coach in this whole fucking league that's gonna trust his coordinator.
I'm not saying he's the only but I'm saying when you hire an offensive coordinator and you have an offensive minded coach, they are married. They 1-on-1. Brad Idrick and Canales is 1-1. Just like Todd Bowles, whoever his defensive coordinator, he 1-1 with that. But the offensive coordinator, they discuss what plays they gonna run as the offense. Todd Bowles is not surprised about any goddamn call that the offensive coordinator makes.
Oh
We on the
boy.
The
beach
great
now.
Nick. What's
We on
going
the
on,
beach.
Nick?
Yo, what up?
Oh.
I
Nick
take it that
Trusty.
Oh,
you were listening
brother,
to
look
the
at this.
Ronnie Young show.
Ronnie,
Nicky
shout out
Nicky.
Ronnie. What's happening?
Appreciate that, Nick.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Good,
What
good.
y'all rapping about?
Oh, we
Go
just
The
ahead
talking
and
to the
tell
bullshit.
us.
great
Some
You don't
Ronnie
some
want me
Young.
to
some
say
good
it.
some.
You don't
Yeah,
want me to
just
say
Bullshit,
it.
talking
Ronnie.
with Ronnie.
Come on, Ronnie. What
Ronnie
Ronnie
keep
say?
pulling these bullshit ass fucking ideas out his ass and setting his hemorrhoids on the fucking chat.
They want me to go along with their narrative, Nick, about shit.
That
I
ain't no
don't
It's
know.
damn
not
narrative. Wait
even
a
that.
fucking
It's
NFL book.
It's
Shit,
too early for anything. It's too early for anything, Ronnie. It's nice to be enthusiastic and optimistic, no doubt. But at the end of the day, the play on the field gotta happen. So
Hey,
it's too
Nick,
early for anything. It's
I
definitely
was the
some
one that
it's
said week
promising.
1.
Maybe there's some promise in here. Maybe not. You don't know.
I
But
was the one that was screaming week 1 evaluation. Yeah, I was the only one screaming this shit.
well,
So
one thing is true. Coaching matters. So and confidence matters in someone too. We just heard Tua Tagovailoa just say how Brian Flores had him thinking he couldn't do anything. Great things happen when you believe in someone. And first off, you believe in yourself, and then someone believes in you. You know what I mean?
But that
So
nigga come off soft to me, man.
who
I don't know
Tua?
why,
Yeah, no,
but
no. That
it
definitely
just
was some
comes off as
some beta
paint,
vibes. It's
salmon, pussy.
beta vibes. It ain't alpha vibes. I feel you.
I
Bitch
say
ass
this
nigga, you could let somebody tell you ain't shit. Every day you walk out the house, you
Tua,
should feel like you the shit.
Tua and Bryce, their careers
Similar,
are looking
similar,
very
but they're
similar.
similar too. They're very
Yep.
similar. Undersized, not the strongest arm. You know what I mean? They're very similar.
I don't want to say not strong arm, Nick. I say they
Bryce
uses
don't
more
got the
touch
strongest
than
arm,
strength.
bro. He's not in the top half of the league in
Just he
strength of
used
arm.
more touch than strength,
I hear you,
Nick.
but you do
Here
need
we
strength
go.
to fit it in tight windows, brother. You do need strength. But there is something called velocity on throws. You know what I mean? Some people throw with great velocity, like Peyton Manning threw his. He didn't have the strong. He had a strong arm, but it was the velocity of the way he threw the ball, how it got delivered that
Cause you
made
play
it look
Madden,
crazy.
right? You play Madden, right, Nick? Do you play Madden?
I
Yeah,
know
but
we ain't
Madden,
about to base a
but Madden,
conversation off no
yeah,
fucking Madden,
off no
man.
fucking
Hey,
Madden, bro. Real
I'm
shit.
just saying, hey, when you got to throw the
Uh,
ball, it's different passes that
okay,
you can
Ronnie.
use, right? What you
Ronnie,
got
Ronnie,
now? Come on now,
Ronnie,
I know y'all
Ronnie.
know,
Ronnie,
We not
brother.
y'all
basing no
I've
know.
I've
goddamn
I done
show
I
off
done
of no
played
fucking
Madden for
video game.
I done played Madden for years, and I've gone through
Okay, so you
thousands
got
of
a touch
occasions.
pass, right?
Hold on,
You
but
got
I've
a
gone
touch
through.
pass, right?
But brother, real shit.
We gonna get your
Real
last
shit.
words.
There have been thousands of times where I looked at Madden, and I was like, "There's no way this throw happens in a real life." You know what I mean? In
You
a real
fucked up,
life
Logic.
situation,
Yeah. He
I'm
you
doing
not
his
feel
best,
me?
saying
bro.
that that could
It's
happen
a
in real
video
life. I'm
game,
just
brother.
saying that there is touch involved
Yeah,
with actually throwing
yeah.
accurate
That's with a
passes,
deep
right?
ball, though. That's with a deep pass. You're not really talking about touch with a 15-yard pass. You know what I
Oh
mean?
no, 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 no,
You
no,
need
no,
something
no.
with some oomph in it. You feel me? On a 15-yard throw.
But usually when you see Bryce throw a pass 30 yards or more, it's touch involved, right?
Yeah, but that's with any. That's absolutely you need some touch in the pass.
Right. So if
But
he has more touch, then he has more strength. Which
but
one would
even
he utilize
but
more?
even but even that first completion of Jordan Matthews, that didn't have like for me. Like
No,
I've been
because that
watching
was that
football a
was
lot of
right
years.
down the
I
middle.
didn't. But I didn't like the way that ball entered Jordan. It gotta. I don't know. Y'all can call me crazy, but it's like the way the ball gotta enter the man's hands when he's catching it. It gotta look a certain way. You feel me? Like
Okay, Nick,
it didn't look
answer this
like
question
that.
for me.
It gotta look. It gotta look like that. You feel me?
Would you rather him on touch on a deep pass
Uh huh.
or strength on a deep pass?
Well, well, well,
Which one
well,
is more
well,
effective?
well. First off, you need strength to complete a deep pass. You feel me?
Okay,
So
we
you
we
definitely
know
need.
he can get the pass there. We've seen him.
But
It's
what do you
No,
it's
consider
it's
a
no,
it's
no,
deep
we
pass,
we
brother?
haven't.
What do
I
you
don't.
consider a deep
15
pass?
yards is not
Because I
deep.
done seen Joe Burrow flank something
we're
65
not gonna
yards
see a
in the
60
They ain't
Jamar
yard
hearing
Chase
you,
pass
Lobby.
from
hands.
Bryce. We're not gonna
Listen,
see
he's
a
an
50 or
intermediate
60 yard
passer.
pass from
That
Bryce.
he's
Yeah,
an
Bryce
intermediate
is an
passer.
intermediate passer. Yes, he's
He's
20
a
to
30,
35
he's a
yards.
30 to 50
Listen, I'm gonna
yard
send you a
passer.
link,
No,
Ronnie, so you can
no.
watch the QB school. This dude got a 25-minute video on Bryce Young. It's zoomed in. There ain't can't be no line, no misconstrued. You can see exactly. You can watch the offensive line. You can watch the receivers. He gonna play it back about 10, 15, 20 different times. He gonna show his footwork, his progression, where he places the ball. He breaks every quarterback down from college to NFL. He's gonna be able to give you a 25-minute video and show you exactly what it is. You need to watch it, brother. I highly recommend it.
Bryce
I
is not a
watch it.
deep ball thrower, bro.
I
He's
put
He's
it in the
not.
someone
link.
I
He's
check it
not.
out. I
He's
gonna
check
not.
be
it out.
And
accurate.
that's
Who's gonna be
and
accurate
no,
within the
everybody
10 yard.
in the league ain't deep ball throws. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's just not him.
exactly. There's not a lot of great deep ball throwers in the league, bro.
Tua's not a great deep ball thrower.
He's
No, he
not.
not.
He just got some guy. He got people who are fast enough to just get behind the defense.
Yep,
You know who's
that's
a
it.
great deep ball thrower? Kyler Murray. That's a great deep ball. He throws with strength and touch on a
Yep.
deep ball. You know what I
He
mean?
got
That's a
that
deep
crazy
ball
drop
thrower.
step too.
Yeah, he got a real crazy one.
He dropped back like an
Geno
extra
Smith
three,
throw
four
a nice deep
yards.
ball.
He gets his QB school from Madden.
Yeah, bro. That
Yeah.
Madden analogy was wicked.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
saying this. See, you losing it. I'm saying that the type of passes
Yeah,
that
Hell,
there's bullet pass,
Alex
some.
Smith.
lob pass,
Alex
touch
Smith was a
pass. I
check
got
down
you.
Charlie.
I'm
Alex
with you.
Smith
I'm just
had
saying
great
that
numbers
there's
most of his
different
career.
variations,
Exactly.
man. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not
Alex Smith
saying
will
that.
torture you within
Damn sure
25
did, Lobby.
yards. You feel
Absolutely,
me?
he would
Alex
torch you.
Smith,
Yes, he would.
he
Absolutely,
would torch you with the 25 to 30
dink and
yard
dunk your
throws,
butt to
bro.
death.
And then bang, 30-yard throw.
There you go.
Chad Pennington was the same way. Dink and dunk you. Throw it to Curtis Martin, and then boom, Lavernius Cole, skinny post, 35 yards out of
That's a
nowhere.
fact.
Like, what the hell just happened?
He lull you to sleep.
And then boom.
Boom, got you over the top. Yep, defense
I'm just
creep in.
saying
I got
Bryce
you.
is a little bit more calculated than a lot of quarterbacks. But
Dave
like,
Canales is
Oh boy.
calculated, bro. Dave Canales is not
no,
Bryce Young. Dave Canales is calculated. I feel like he's had this whole mindset this whole time with preseason. It's all confidence with him. I've said this. I'm gonna keep saying it. He's just trying to instill the confidence in these guys. I know they
And
played the
and
second
and ain't
teamers,
nothing wrong with that
but
as a
and there
coach.
is nothing
You
wrong
need to
with
try
that.
to do that.
That's a good coaching. You feel me? It's like there's still players on the field. You want to give them the visual look of them executing a play, whether it's on second teamers or not. That don't matter. What matters is the execution. He wants to see the execute, and he wants them to see them executing it. You know what I mean? That's how you instill that confidence.
I don't know. I heard Canellis talking about the different passes that Bryce can throw, man. Y'all can say how y'all want. That Madden shit was crazy, but I'm just saying, bro, it's not just throwing from the pocket and delivering. Like
No, of course.
you gotta anticipate. You can lead the receiver to the spot you want. You can anticipate based off where the defender is, where the open part of that play is going, that route is gonna lead to. It's a lot of shit that go on than just trying to deliver the ball to the fucking
But
receiver.
it's also throwing them open. You know how many times, like, yeah, he has T. Higgins and Jamar
And
Chase, but you know
Bryce
how many
does
times,
that,
but
bro.
you know how many times I saw Joe Burrow throw them open where he put the ball in a spot
That's
where
what
only
Bryce
where
does.
only
That's
his
what Bryce
receiver could make.
does.
No, he doesn't, bro.
No,
Not
he
yet.
don't, bro.
No, we
Yes,
don't. Not
he
yet.
do, bro.
No,
Not
he
yet. You know
does
how many
not.
times I
Stop,
seen Joe
stop
Burrow throw
capping
it to
for that
T.
boy.
Higgins where it was only where T. Higgins could throw it. The defender couldn't
What
make a
have they
play.
been talking about? They've been talking about. They was talking about this shit, nigga, before he got to the league. That's why he got beyond. That's why he was in a position to be
Yes,
picked
he
number
showed
one.
that. He showed that, but he needs to show it in the league. Absolutely, he has the potential to do it.
I'm
He
not
has
saying
the
I've
potential
seen
to
it
do
through
it.
game
I'm
time,
not
but
saying
I'm
he don't.
saying
He just hasn't yet. He needs to show it first. Once he starts showing it, Ronnie, I'm all with you, bro. You can talk your shit all day long, bro. You feel me? I'm with you all day long. If we're God willingly 3-1 after week 4 and Bryce is playing well, talk your shit all day, bro.
I'm
All
gonna tell
day.
you another thing that he does well. When the play breaks down, he knows exactly where that receiver is going. That's when it broke down and he
That
led the
that
he
that
led
is
that line. He
that
led
is
that line
Bryce's
to where he
strength,
was
bro.
going. You say
For
what
sure.
now?
That's Bryce's strength. His strength is not being a pocket passer. His strength is improvising. When the pocket breaks down, creating 2-3 seconds where he could scurry out and then hit someone open off a broken route. That's
But it's
Bryce's.
not like the
That's his
whole
best.
the
That's his
receivers
best
aren't
attribute.
scrambling. The
Like the fourth down
receivers aren't
play,
scrambling,
like the
Nick.
fourth down play to
He not
Yes,
Deontay. That's his strength, bro.
but that right there is something that he can
cannot
get away
depend
with in college. You can't live off that in the NFL. That's our problem.
on
No, I'm not saying he's not scrambling like Johnny Manziel. He's scrambling within the confines of the route. If he scrambles to the left, he knows that X or that Y
Ronnie,
receiver route
Ronnie,
is
Ronnie,
going to
scrambling.
the left.
Ronnie, scrambling is
Ronnie. That's
scrambling, bro. When a quarterback starts
No,
yes,
no,
scrambling,
no,
he's
because a
no.
doing
lot
that to
last year
Canales
create
he
more.
ran
talks
right
about
He's
the
into
doing that
sacks.
to
second move.
create
He
more
ran
time
right
for the
into
receivers
sacks
to get
and
open.
knocked himself off his
Canales
passing line.
talks about the second move, bro. It ain't a second move where you just move where you want to move. No, no. Bryce is going to a
Wow,
specific
Ronnie,
side of the
Jesus
field,
Christ.
bro, based off of where that route is
What the
going.
fuck are you
No,
singing, Jalen?
no, bro. No,
The
bro. That's
PJ.
completely wrong, brother. That's
Nah.
completely wrong. When a
Shut your
quarterback
Ronnie,
singing
if
starts
he
ass
moves the
up.
scrambling,
wrong direction and put himself
he's
completely out of a
scrambling for
game
the
to make
sake
it
of the receivers to
a
create more
accurate
room
completion, he does it
all the
all the
time.
time. Or he runs into a
Oy.
oncoming defender. He runs into a sack when he don't have to. With the problem with that type of scheme, the problem with that type of player, he starts getting happy feet in the pocket, which I don't know if y'all noticed, but he bounces around a lot even when he don't have to. When he's scanning the field, he
I
moves
said
himself
that.
out for his line when he doesn't have to in order to see down the field and find somebody to pass to. That does not equal success in the NFL. He got away with it in college, in the leagues, in the major leagues, in the biggest league there is, in
He
as
got
far as
away with it on
organized
the first
football.
drive
It
of
does
the
Oh,
not
fucking
come on, bro.
succeed.
preseason.
But that's the
Come
second
on, Ronnie.
stringers,
Don't
bro.
do
Come
that.
on, Ronnie.
providers
Bruh.
only do
I
What did
told
he
you
do?
why
What did he
that
do
was
against the
out there for
Saints?
to build their
When he went against the
confidence.
Saints, bruh. When he went against the Saints and he made that long run. What the
That's
fuck was
one.
that? Every
That's
goddamn
one
game he done
play.
went into, he
That
done ran off
Ronnie,
script.
Ronnie, Ronnie. Yeah, but that was a nice little 26-yard gain. Probably one of the best runs of his season. So what?
I'm not saying that like that was just something that you can hang your hat on, but I'm saying that him doing that is not something that you run away from because you put him in a position to use all his skills. Just why Canales is utilizing him coming out of the pocket because that was one of the things that they said was going to be a plus for him as a NFL quarterback. His ability to improvise as a result of the play breaking down. So if you are an offensive coordinator and you see that his improvising skills are not compared to other quarterbacks, and he's always looking down the field as a result of him improvising, you utilize that in the scheme. That's why Bryce knows where those receivers are going. So even if he does step out of the pocket, the route is going in the direction in which he steps out of the pocket. He ain't running from defenders every fucking time, bro. That's what y'all
Yeah,
trying
you,
to say that
but
him.
it's but
you
Ronnie,
cannot
but in
plan
some
implementation
cases
into
that
the
he
offense.
don't
Will
have
never
to.
work.
I'm saying that Canales is utilizing that and applying that to the scheme. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying when the play breaks down, he knows where those receivers are going, and it's based on the possibility that he rolls out.
But sometimes he don't have to
Okay,
do that though. But he
okay,
still
Ronnie.
do it.
Okay, Ronnie. Let's just say let's just attack your point right quick. Let's just say that Canales is utilizing Bryce Young's improv game. How and Bryce sees success off of that. How long do you think that's going to last in pro football?
As long as they prepare for it, and when there's a preparation for it, then you counter that preparation. That's what good
No,
coaches do. That's what Frank didn't do. Frank never
no.
countered anything that the opponent threw at him as a
Because
result of what
you're
Bryce Young
playing
was
you're
bringing to the table.
you're planning backyard football within an offense. Therefore, the defenses are eventually going to catch up to that. They're going to see Bryce scrambling around in that back, and they're going to know that
He
he
gonna
just
get
running
lit up
around.
one time, bro. You're gonna get lit the
Okay,
Get
fuck
the
but
up.
fuck up.
Lit
the
the
coach
fuck
Focus.
up.
don't have a play. The coach don't have a hand in countering it.
You're gonna get lit the fuck up. He's gonna be like, oh, let
Eventually,
me scramble to my right, turn around this way. This is gonna be a blitzing safety come and knock his damn head off.
exactly.
I didn't say that was the only thing that they was preparing for. I just said
Eventually,
that was a little
But like
crease.
bro just said, bro, you're not gonna live long in the league playing like that. You're not. You're
You're not,
not.
bro.
exactly.
You're
You're not.
not.
At the end of the day,
You're not.
whether you hate the comparison or
Eventually,
not, he
Look, hold
defensive
on, real quick.
coordinators are
I got a real quick point. I just want to make that hit he took in the Buffalo game, bro. That could have been way worse. That one where
Yeah,
he broke a
it
I
could
couple
have
of.
don't
been.
want
Oh
to
my
hear that
yeah,
lord,
woulda, coulda,
yo,
yep.
shoulda
brother.
shit.
If
I don't
that
want to hear
was
that woulda,
if
coulda
that was
shit.
Levante David or Demario Davis, oh
They
boy,
would have.
oh,
Oh
they
yeah,
would
they
have
would have got him.
blapped his shit.
That shit sound good, Nick. That shit sound
Uh-huh.
great. That
Yeah,
shit
well,
that's what
sounds
I'm
great.
that's what I'm saying. Eventually, defensive coordinators are gonna get hip to the fact that Bryce Young is just running around back there trying to
You
look for a
count.
lane.
That's why, as a
They're gonna
coach, you
they
counted it.
they gonna no
You
they're gonna
counter. It's
they're gonna
chess, right?
QB
Ain't
spy
it chess?
and
It's chess,
a
right?
defender straight at him.
Ain't it chess?
That's
Ain't
exactly
we
what they're
playing
gonna
chess?
counter with.
Bro,
and he
you
better
go to
if they do that, and
halftime
if
If
they
and
do
Bryce
you
that,
Young,
say
if Bryce
something,
Young
something.
out that pocket, he's gonna be looking to
So
throw,
he
and he
can't.
got
So
a
you
fucking
telling me
safety
that
nah,
in his
now
if he
he
head.
got
now he
that
one
spy in
dimensional.
there, I'll tell you one thing. If that
Telling
does
you,
happen, whoever
Now
just
he
said
one
that,
dimensional.
hold on.
Now he one dimensional.
If no, if that does happen, Bryce has to be good enough to recognize if there is a spy on him. He better be able to make those throws because that's one less guy in coverage.
But
You
the
better
thing
be
exactly.
is,
able
we've
to.
already
You
seen that
better
he
be
Yeah,
don't
able to
yeah,
pick
recognize when
yeah.
he has that
defenses
pressure
apart,
on him.
bro. You better
How many
pick
times did
them
he get ran
apart.
down from behind by
Pick them apart
backside
if you got a
linebackers and
spy out
defensive
there on
ends?
you.
Exactly.
He don't
Canales,
listen. Whether
Canales
you
has
hate the
Canales
analogy or
has a
not,
harder.
he is a lot like Johnny Manziel, who
No,
tried to
he's not,
manipulate the
bro. Get the
pocket.
hell out of
Yes,
here with that
he is. You
shit.
hate it. You can hate it all you
I
want to,
ain't
but at
heard
the end
that
of
Nah,
the
shit
the
since
day,
playing
I said
they
styles are
Johnny
had
actually very
Manziel
success
for
by
similar.
playing.
No,
manipulating
the
the
Now
playing.
pocket
he's now
No,
he's
and
when
like
making
we're,
Johnny
no, no, no.
Manziel.
Listen, Ronnie. He's not saying the success. He's saying the play style. And
the
and
play
to be
style. I'm not
honest,
talking about the
he's right.
success.
Their
You ain't
play
never
style
heard
is
me hear
very
anything
similar,
about
bro.
Bryce Young
Very
not taking
similar.
practice serious,
No, the fuck
not
Very
he's
taking
not.
similar,
film
bro. Yeah,
sessions
they are.
serious,
No,
and not
that's
being in the
that's another
classroom. That was
narrative.
Johnny
That's
Manziel. I
another
didn't say
narrative
nothing
y'all
about
trying to
that.
get me to fucking
They
eat.
made a
Don't
I
get me
living
ain't,
off
wrong.
bro.
improv.
Don't
Nah.
get me wrong. Bryce is a better
They made a
pocket
living off
passer than Johnny
You
improvisation, and
Manziel.
can
you
you
can't
can
make
I'll
never
saying it
give
does
him
put
not
that.
happen
Johnny
in the league.
Manziel's. Well, they both won the Heisman. That's true. Hey,
In college, yes,
No,
they
we're
got
not
away
talking
with it
about.
in
He's talking
college.
about the play style. Don't get me
The
that's
wrong.
play
all. Well,
style.
you can
Bryce is
They
a
tell
held
the
the
better
play
ball too
style
thrower.
long.
shit.
They
Yo,
ran
don't get
No.
me
around in the
wrong,
pocket.
Ronnie.
They waited till the receiver got away from the corner, and they threw
Okay,
a pass
tell
and
me
they got
this.
away with
You
it.
say
As
they
soon
so
as Johnny
similar.
Manziel came to the league,
You say
he
they so
instantly had
similar.
issues because
Johnny
defenses would not let
Manziel,
him do
where the
that.
fuck was he at before he got to
Nah, but
Texas
Johnny
A&M?
Manziel also said
Where the fuck he
he
was
didn't
at,
study
Nick?
no tape. He
Where
Exactly.
didn't
the
He
study
didn't
fuck
no
try
was
to.
tape.
he
That
He
at,
was his
wasn't
Nick,
problem.
thinking.
He
before
didn't
Yeah,
he
want it
got to
he's
enough.
Texas
still playing
A&M?
around. Yeah, Johnny was
Yeah, he
still trying
wasn't
to do
He wasn't
Johnny
taking it
football like he
serious. Yeah,
was at
Johnny
Texas
Manziel
A&M.
wasn't taking football seriously.
Well,
He
you
ain't watch
can't
no
never even
film.
compare him to Bryce Young. Bryce
We're
Young been
talking
His
taking
about the
football
play
play
serious
style,
since
style.
he
brother.
got in
The
the
play
league,
The
bro.
Play
play
style.
style is
style,
exactly
The
the
Ronnie.
same.
play
It
Play
don't
style is
style.
No,
very
translate.
it
similar.
fucking not, bro.
They're
It
both
don't
No,
small in
translate.
height. They're
no,
both small
no.
in height. They both rely on improvising. When the pocket
Yep.
breaks down, just get away and
So
throw
did
someone.
Ben fucking Roethlisberger too. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Don't get me
And how
no.
big is
Hey,
Ben Roethlisberger? Are
hold
you
on. But
serious?
Nigga
Ben
like
Roethlisberger was
6'5",
able. Hold on. Yeah,
6'6". What the
but Ben
fuck?
Roethlisberger. Hold on. Ben Roethlisberger was able to pick defenses apart from the pocket. What are you saying, bro?
And
Ben
Nick and
Ben
Nick,
Mm.
Roethlisberger could three-step, five-stop,
Bryce
and
Young did it.
destroy a team.
Bryce Young did it on the first drive of preseason 3. So I don't want to
Oh
get it.
my
I don't want to
God.
hear that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
come on,
All
Lord
bro.
right.
have
All right.
mercy.
Against the
All
second
right.
stringers to get their
Bruh,
confidence
that's
up,
what
bro.
preseason is.
To
What the
get their
fuck is he
but
supposed to
you
do
can't
about this?
You
but you
we ain't
can't
talking about
hang
no
your have had
preseason
on
right
the
now. You just
preseason
compared him
game
to
when they
Bryce
played the
to
only
daggone
guy,
Ben Roethlisberger. Are you
Ronnie,
serious?
Ronnie, the only guy Buffalo had out there who would get starting time was Kyer Elam, and he's still not even a starter. He's gonna get starting time. That was the only guy Buffalo had out there who would flirt with being a starter. Everyone else was second and third stringers, bro. It
I
was just
understand that,
a
Nick.
ploy to get our
You
No, you don't
confidence up,
understand it
bro.
because I told you
I
earlier and you
do
said it didn't
understand
matter.
that he
Don't
played
lie now.
against second and third stringers.
To get their
But
confidence
at
up.
the end of the
It
day,
was a calculated move to get confidence up for the team. That's all it was. And for all we know, with Brandon Bean and the connection to Carolina, that could have been pre-orchestrated.
that's
Dang
That
right.
could
hypothetical,
have been
Nick. I don't want to hear
pre-orchestrated,
that.
bro.
What your mind telling you shit. I don't want to hear that shit. What you say in the dark
Hey,
when
all I'm
nobody
saying
else
is I'm
fucking
looking at
listening.
it from a different perspective.
No, you looking at it from your perspective. Your brain is telling your mind that shit could have been scripted. That
No,
His
I'm
ain't
brain
saying
his.
telling
no, no,
you
no, no, no. I'm
something
saying
different
no,
too.
no, no, no. What I'm saying is pre-orchestrated through Brandon Bean and them. Like we're gonna play
Ain't
our starters
nobody
the
doing
third
that
game,
shit, bro.
and they're
Come
not
on,
gonna
fool.
to
Ain't
get the
nobody doing
confidence
that
up,
shit,
bro. To get the confidence
man.
up.
But
Canales only cares about getting Bryce and the offensive starters' confidence up right now. That's the only thing he's
his
concerned about right now,
confidence
bro.
was there
That's it.
before week 3. What the
No,
fuck are you talking about, Nick?
Bryce,
His confidence
Bryce,
been there all preseason
Bryce just
OTAs.
dealt Ronnie. Bryce
You
is a
didn't know what
broken
it was, 'cause that's
quarterback,
why he
bro.
was
Hold
sitting
on,
there
hold
No,
telling
on,
the
he's
hold
not
on.
sideline, fool.
broken. He ain't
Yeah,
broken,
he
bro.
just dealt with a head coach who
No, he
didn't
ain't
even want
broken.
him, and he
No,
knew that, and he
no,
shit, and he
no. You
destroyed his
can't agree.
confidence.
I don't agree with that, Nick.
Yes,
Fucking broken.
well, bro,
Broken to me, broken is holding your head down and sulking because you can't fucking win a game.
well,
Broken is not
well,
being having confidence
well,
in
on the leg
everybody
of Eddie
around you,
Pinheiro 2 times,
and
we almost went
everybody
with.
around you recognizing that you don't have confidence. That's what broken is. You
Yeah,
talking
well,
about a
you're telling me
quarterback
you
that
saw
didn't
Bryce last
experience
year play
winning.
with confidence?
You say what?
The only time I saw Bryce play with confidence was that Green Bay game. That was the
No,
only time and that was the only time I saw him play with
bruh.
confidence, bro.
From
The only
week
time.
one, week 1 to week 16, 17, that motherfucking character did not slow down. He didn't fucking go down as
He was
far as his
dealing,
confidence.
brother. He
He
was dealing
didn't
with a
look. He didn't
coach
look
who
any
didn't even
different.
want him. He was dealing with a coach who didn't even want him, and he knew
I
that.
don't
What are you
give a
talking about?
damn, Nick. When he
Yeah.
got
What
in
do you
that
mean?
game, when that motherfucking clock struck for us to play snap one to the end of the game, that motherfucker didn't change his appearance, his facial expressions,
I
all that
understand that.
shit stayed the fucking same. That to me just tells you one thing: that motherfucker is focused from the time he start the game to the fucking end. So y'all can say all this shit all you want about he broken. I didn't see shit broke, but the motherfucking coaching staff. That was the fuck I saw
The
Hey,
broke.
Ronnie,
coach, like I said,
Hey,
Ronnie. Go ahead, my fault,
Ronnie,
bro.
you just said that Bryce Young was focused, right?
Yeah, I
So
said
why?
focus.
Okay, so why the hell does he play in the organized basketball league during football season?
Bruh, they do shit throughout the season on the weekends. Fucking what's the
Nah,
name?
he ain't
Got a
focused.
fucking
He ain't focused,
podcast
JP. He ain't locked in
during
on
the
football year
motherfucking
round.
season.
He ain't focused.
You didn't hear me, Ronnie. That's organized basketball that he's playing. He's on a
What that ain't
team.
got
They,
shit to
they,
do with what
they
happened
have a
between the
have a
fucking
schedule.
lines. I'm
Brother,
They
talking
that's
have a
not.
about him
schedule.
being
They
focused
practice.
between the
They
fucking
practice.
lines.
They
Between
travel
the
for
fucking
games.
lines, bro.
It's an organized basketball league that he's
Between the
participating
fucking lines on the
in
field.
fucking damn
On the
season.
field, my guy. On the field, I
I
didn't
can
see shit change.
fucking
I
focus.
didn't see his
I can you
Bryce Young
personality
has a
change.
2-15
I
season and
didn't
still
see
playing
his
organized
motherfucking
basketball.
demeanor change
He
after
ain't
going
focused on
can
2 and
football.
15.
Also, where he could also get
I
hurt
can
too.
you say
Yeah.
focus.
Stupid.
There
Two,
isn't there
two
something.
and
How
15,
how is he?
I
First
didn't
off,
see his
how is
emotions
he
change.
allowed to play pickup basketball? They should have that in his
Exactly.
contract, bro. Like he
Well,
should
they
be able to
don't.
do that shit. He shouldn't.
Well, they
Because if
don't.
Bryce go to play pickup basketball or something and tears ACL, he gonna look dumb as
Oh
shit.
He
man.
ain't the
Dumb
only
as shit,
player that
doggy.
do
Not
shit. He not the only
and Nick,
player that
Well,
do
he's the
shit
only
during
player
the
that went two
season,
and
my guy.
15,
not
so that's the
getting
only one we
not
be concerned
He
with.
not the only player.
Hey,
It's
pick up back
everybody do
pick
shit.
2024,
basketball game. If you
2024, yeah. 23, yeah, he
those
did.
are picking up games. We
God
talking
Y'all
Two and
move,
15.
damn.
y'all move the
about an
goalposts back
organized
Ain't
before
nobody
basketball
his
moving
league
the
that
Damn.
he
ass
goalposts.
more than anybody I
just
know.
Stop
That
denying
shit
how
is
sorry this
crazy.
dude was
he
and
that's
admit that he got some flaws and
Now
he's
he
gonna have to
can't.
work
Now
on them.
he can't play organized basketball on his fucking
We
off
don't need
day.
him to do
What
nothing
the
but think
fuck?
about
Why
football
number
should
every
he
one
day
though?
of the
job is
rest of his
Yeah,
to
life.
Well,
quarterback
get
Ronnie,
a
security.
robot, motherfucker.
Ronnie.
Get a
At the end of the
robot.
day,
We got
Ronnie,
one.
You're not
We
Get
hold
a
got
on,
one.
doing
Ronnie,
what he
motherfucking clone.
We got
That's
one.
what
If he
you
get
Ronnie,
need.
blown out, he sits on the sideline
Ronnie,
Get a
smiling. We
Ronnie,
got
robot.
one.
We
Ronnie.
don't
Hold
got
on,
robots.
Ronnie,
We talking
Ronnie.
about human beings.
Ronnie. I need you to understand something, bro. And I'm a Bryce fan. At the end of the day, he's my quarterback. He's my team's quarterback. But at the end of the day, a franchise quarterback is the face of a team, is he
He
not?
is the
He hold
franchise of
on,
the
hold
team
on,
right
hold
now.
on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. He's the franchise quarterback of a team. He should be devoted to nothing but football. The fact that he's playing pickup basketball says that he's not locked in like that, bro. Like
It
Tom
don't
Brady used
say.
to say,
They don't say shit.
laser focus, bro. You need to have laser focus, especially when you're
If
a
he
franchise
wasn't
quarterback.
focused,
You have to
that shit
carry
would
yourself
transfer
differently,
over.
bro.
That shit
You have
would
to
transfer
carry
over
yourself
into the game, motherfucker.
Hold on.
Ronnie,
You have to
It's
carry
Ronnie.
yourself. You have to carry yourself differently when you're a franchise quarterback. You have to
Do
be
you?
the face of a franchise, someone that the team can
What I
look
would have
at and
loved to
depend
hear,
on, and
Ronnie,
you
what I
and
would
you
love to
and
hear
you
him
lead by
doing
example to,
is
not play fucking pickup basketball, fam.
he went to a passing place. He went to a place and started working out. He went to a nutritionist. If
I
I heard all
don't
that in the
give a
offseason, I said, oh,
fuck,
that boy
bro.
ain't playing.
When
He
he's
ready.
between the
Logic.
lines, Q.
Did you hear what Bryce Young said when they asked him about what his mind frame was coming into this season, knowing that we were losing the last year or two?
He said
And
he was good. I'm good. I'm
he
confident.
said, we don't even think about that. Our
They
mind
don't.
frames ain't even our
They
mind
not
frame ain't
thinking
even
about last
on
year.
the
Y'all the
culture
only
that's
motherfuckers talking about last
once
year.
again, listen to how crazy this shit is.
It
You
ain't
just went
crazy,
2 and
Q.
15 last
The
year,
record is
and they
0
asked
and
you
0. The
what your
record is
thought
0 and 0.
process is, and he said we don't even talk about
They don't
losing.
even talk
We
about
don't talk
last year.
about what just went on last year.
Why you gonna talk about a
And
bitch
then
you don't fuck
on
with
top
no
of
more?
that, if
Why you
you
gonna
sitting
talk about a
here,
bitch you don't
the
fuck with no more,
franchise
Q?
quarterback, and it was mainly because of your black ass we were
Why you
losing.
gonna constantly bring up a bitch you
Now
don't like
you
no
gonna
more?
just sit here and act like none of the shit happened.
I'm gonna act like the page has fucking turned. This is a new motherfucking coaching staff. They got new values. They implementing new schemes. Fuck that last bitch.
So what
Motherfuck
happens if
that
this bitch
bitch.
come out and look the same? Then is you gonna say
What
motherfuck
Nino,
that
what
bitch?
Nino Brown say when he was pouring goddamn liquor on that bitch? Motherfuck that bitch. Fuck Dave, fuck goddamn Frank Reich and what the fuck happened on
It
the 2 and
sounds
15
cute,
run.
Ronnie. But on a serious note, if you come out here and you look terrible like how you did the year before and we losing a bunch of games, I don't want to hear none of that shit.
No, because he in the same system. They not gonna fire Canales after 1 year. He got another year. All right, this the second year.
But
All right,
what if
you
it
in the
don't go the
same
way you
system.
see it, Ronnie?
You in the same system. You should
Huh?
have a grasp. You did a 17-game system. If he don't get hurt, he produced it. He or produced or didn't produce. Whatever he did, he got the same playbook. He's very familiar with what is expected going into year 2 under Dave Canales. If he don't improve after the second year, then I can say, well, there's some shit we need to figure out. Because you get an opportunity to learn a system. You should twice. The first year you learning it, you trying to get comfortable with it. The second year, if you in the same system, you should be way more comfortable and the game should slow down a lot more as a
Hold
result of
on.
being in the same
I
system.
gotta disagree. I gotta disagree with you because a franchise quarterback, a real franchise quarterback, doesn't need a year to get comfortable with the system. They make a difference off rip, doggy. Let's not get it twisted.
He's not a franchise by his skills, Nick. He ain't
What?
done shit. He's a franchise quarterback because he
You
was
heard
picked
about that?
number
He
one.
ain't did shit.
He was picked number one by that
I
fucking team.
can't disagree with you with that.
He
Motherfucker ain't
ain't
did
done
shit.
shit yet. But that don't
No,
change the fact that
I
we picked
disagree.
him number
Just
one.
because just because you're drafted high does not make you a franchise
Yes,
quarterback.
it do.
You have to
Every
you have to
No,
quarterback
it
earn
that
your
gets
don't,
Oh, the
picked,
Ronnie.
play.
out.
every
You don't
No,
quarterback.
no,
Hold
lose.
on, hold on, hold
no,
on, hold
But
on.
no,
JP, how
Every
many number
you have to
quarterback
ones
that's
you
been
know
picked
that's been taken
top five
overall
was a
and not be the
franchise
face of
quarterback.
a franchise?
Hold on. If hold on, I got a real quick, and y'all could look this up. If you look back at the last 10 drafts where a quarterback was taken number one overall, I kid you not, right now, damn near all of them. Whoever the quarterback was that was taken number one overall, they weren't even the best quarterback in their draft, bro. Besides Andrew Luck and Cam Newton, if you look back at them, they're not the quarterback that's taken one. They're not the best quarterback in their draft more times than that, bro.
What the fuck is you talking about? Joe Burrow was the best quarterback in his
Yeah,
fucking
that's a
draft.
good
What
one.
the
Okay,
hell?
what
Come
about
on, man.
what about Baker Mayfield when Baker Mayfield got drafted one? Who was the best quarterback in
You
that draft?
said that just specifically
All
for
right. What
Baker.
about no? Hold on. What about the year? What's his face went one? Oh man, fuck was his name? What
Another
was the
franchise quarterback. Go ahead and pick him. That was number one. Pick number one by the team.
well this year, Bryce, C.J. Stroud.
He's the franchise. He's the
So
franchise
Yeah, but
by
quarterback.
C.J.
your
Stroud,
logic,
but C.J.
Trevor
Stroud the best.
Lawrence,
Uh huh.
Trevor Lawrence wasn't the top of his class. Joe Burrow wasn't the top of his class when it comes
Now
to
Joe Burrow, we'll give
quarterbacks.
that. We'll give Joe Burrow that. We'll give Joe Burrow that.
Okay. Well, before that, all you had was Kyler Murray. He was the top of his class. I think he was pretty good.
Franchise.
Three-time Pro Bowler. Baker Mayfield, your boy, you just talked about. Jared Goff.
Bro,
Franchise.
I mean, hell, he turned the Lions around and the goddamn Rams. You said the last 10 years. What year we in? We 2024, so that's it. Jameis Winston, 2015, he ain't shit.
Franchise quarterback of the goddamn Tampa Bay Buccaneers when he was drafted.
But
wasn't.
10 years ago, Clowney
Ronnie,
was the
come
last
on.
number overall pick. So I'm just waiting to hear where we going with that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that if you pick number one by any team, 9 times out of 10, you are the franchise quarterback for that
also
team.
it's 9 times out of 10. Hey, Q, can you do that math?
Hey,
What?
I'm just saying, bro. 9 times out of 10, 10 out of 10, usually that's
So I
how
guess
it
we
works.
that not. I guess we that 1 out of 10. God damn it! Pick a
Usually that's how it
quarterback.
works.
Yeah, that's
And they usually don't throw the first pick out
Now
the
think
window
about it.
after one
Think
year.
about this right here. Think about this right here. Caleb Williams, 2024, selected number 1 overall. Bryce Young. Now listen to the quarterbacks and listen to how they still doing for their franchise. Trevor Lawrence, still with his franchise, 2021. Joe Burrow, 2020. Kyler Murray, 2019. Baker Mayfield, he ain't with the Browns, but he's still a goddamn quarterback that just went to the Pro Bowl. Jared Goff, 2016, still getting it in. Those
Yep.
quarterbacks that Nick just spoke about in the last 10 years are all still relevant right now, number 1 overall picks.
So is Bryce Young. He's still
Ronnie.
in the
What, bro?
he in his second
I'm
season.
Ronnie,
I'm
come
I'm I'm
on.
not I'm not even
We
going there
done.
with
I
you,
mean,
Ronnie.
Q, he
We
in his
done
second
with
season,
this.
Q. Now, if he was in his fourth season and you was making that point, then it'd be justified. But
But
he's
Ronnie.
in his second season. All those quarterbacks got at least what 3 years under one
Oh
goddamn
my God.
coach,
Ronnie. Ronnie,
Well,
right?
Trevor
you
Lawrence actually isn't a bad example of someone who was in a bad situation like Bryce's rookie year, and then he got a good coach, Doug Peterson, and it turned all around for him. He's actually a
Second
great
year.
example for Bryce.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
second
nigga
year.
was showing us big 300-yard games in his first year. Stop that shit,
yeah,
Nick.
more 300
Even with that
yard games, not
buffoon as a
one.
coach.
Yeah, I feel you. But he didn't have the greatest year statistically either. He threw like 12
Well, that
touchdowns,
ain't an
16
excuse you could
interceptions.
use, cuz it's not gonna work.
But
Look
you
at
know,
all them
he
picks. I'm
goes from
taking
that to a
this shot.
division to a divisional round playoff game. You feel
I'm
me?
not
Like,
even saying Bryce Young is gonna be some spectacular player. I gave him 11 wins. Yeah,
god damn.
How the fuck you get
Why do you do
11
that?
Bro,
wins?
come on.
I understand we have the
11 wins.
third easiest strength of schedule, but how do you see 11,
Uh,
bro?
That's one of the reasons why, Nick, I gave him 11 wins. The other reason is because Canales did not lead the division he succeeded in last
I
year.
mean, don't get me wrong. When you look at our schedule, there's one positive I look at. We don't play a lot of elite, like the only
We
elite
don't.
quarterbacks we play are Mahomes and Burrow. I mean,
The
Justin
only
Herbert,
two, yes.
we're
Thank
catching
you.
Herbert early, and he's hurt. And then after
early.
that, like the best, yes, week 2 we play the Chargers.
Nick,
He got,
stop that
See,
bro,
shit,
they
he
don't
got
want to hear
plantar,
goddamn.
that,
he
Nick.
got
They don't want
plantar
to
Stop
hear that,
that,
Nick.
fasciitis.
Nick. Jim
He got,
Harbaugh and Justin Herbert together is gonna leave skid marks in Bank of America Stadium,
hey, I
dog.
don't know
Stop
about
that
that. I
shit.
got us winning that. I got us beating Chargers week
Thank you,
2.
Nick. Me and you on
I
the same
don't.
page
I
with that one.
don't, Nick. I disagree.
As
Well,
crazy as it sounds, fellas, I got us 2-2 after week 4. I got us winning the first 2 games and losing the next 2, Vegas and
You got us
Cincy.
losing to the Raiders?
Yeah,
So
bad
hold
matchup.
on. So you
Bad
gonna
matchup.
have
It's a bad
wait,
matchup.
hold on, Nick.
so y'all
You
gotta
gonna
lose to the
have
Raiders who don't got a goddamn quarterback,
that's what
but
I'm
It's
one
bad
who
saying.
got
Come
an
matchup.
on, bro.
established quarterback and an established coach,
Bad matchup, brother.
established
Come on.
defense with
Max Crosby.
Bosa.
Max Crosby's
Y'all
gonna
niggas.
Max Crosby's gonna fucking torture us that game, brother. 3
And what the
sacks
fuck you think
incoming.
Khalil Mack could do with 17 and a half sacks?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
well,
saying. Like,
he kind of
Them
Man,
old,
what the
the,
bro.
fuck, man?
He
the
kind of a little on the
I'm
Raiders,
not
the
skinny
even
side.
going
Raiders
there with
are
y'all now.
not
Yeah, we'll
elite
go ahead and
at
get
stopping the
last
run.
words. People are
Yeah.
talking
The
that stupid
Raiders
shit
are
now.
not elite at stopping
I
the run,
just
Come on,
guys.
you
I'm
cannot
not
It's
even
compare.
still
going. I'm
Do
not
not
good.
even going
compare.
there,
Do not
man.
compare 30
They got a
year old Khalil
fucking
Mack
Bosa
to,
and a
to, to
Khalil
Max
Mack,
Crosby,
and you
bro.
could talk about Max Crosby.
And
The nigga
Max
had more
Crosby,
sacks than him.
Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins isn't better than Joey
It
Bosa
was
and
way
Khalil
more
Mack. That's
dynamic, man.
significantly better.
No, Nick. No, I'm not going
that's
there with you
significant.
tonight.
Max
I'm not
Crosby
going there
created the
with that
world and he's
dumbass shit
better than
tonight.
both.
No,
Brother, that's
no,
not
Nick.
dumbass shit. That's a fact.
I understand. Look, you're not gonna tell me that he is
Uh-huh.
better than Khalil Mack right now.
Yes,
You're not
yes,
gonna
he
tell me that.
is. Max
Oh,
Crosby?
here we
Oh
go.
my God, bro.
You gonna make
Stop
me
it.
do it, and I don't want to do it to Max Crosby tonight. But you
Brother.
gonna make me pull out
Brother.
that list and
Brother.
show you the
Brother.
NFL sacks.
Brother, okay. And I'll tell you one thing. Uh if you're saying Khalil Mack in his prime, that's a different story.
No, no,
Khalil
no,
Mack,
no,
I
no.
know
We
he's
ain't
coming off
saying
a
Khalil
great
Mack in the
year.
prime. I'm telling you from last fucking year, which you talking crazy, and you don't even know how
Uh-huh.
much sacks the nigga had. You talking crazy.
I understand Khalil Mack had what 16, 17 sacks. He had 6 in 1
17 and a
game.
half.
Yeah, he had 6 in 1 game though. Good for him. Max Crosby
Good
is
for
a
him.
tear. Max Crosby had 15,
And you,
14 and a half, 15, and he's a terror in the run game. You cannot
oh
compare
my
Khalil Mack,
god.
old ass, to prime Max Crosby right
All
now.
right,
Who,
Nick, we're gonna go ahead and get your
come on,
last words.
bro.
We appreciate you coming through.
Brother.
As usual,
Where
you
was
talking
Max
that
Crosby?
crazy shit.
Where was Max Crosby on the top 100 list this year? The
Yeah,
players
yeah,
voted.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't worried about it. We all know once that crazy shit start coming out, I'm just
All
not
right.
gonna
I
Okay,
sit
got
here
it.
and
let me
listen
ask a
to it.
Hold on,
question.
hold on, hold on. I
I'm
got
not even
something
about
for
to listen
Q.
to it.
Hey, Q, was Simeon Rice ever better than Julius Peppers? Because
Hey,
there were
yo,
seasons.
Nick. Hey,
Hey,
yo, Nick. Maybe you
he had
didn't hear me.
doggy, doggy. Simeon Rice had some years where he had more sacks than Julius Peppers, but does that mean he was better than him? No.
So I guess them your last words then.
That's my
Maybe you ain't
last
heard me.
words right there, brother. Simeon Rice had some
Appreciate you.
seasons.
Y'all boys crazy, boy.
All right. On the next
Y'all boys.
episode of Get the Fuck On, we got Nick. All
Bro,
right.
Khalil Mack, damn, Scud. Khalil Mack.
I don't think the Raiders
Crazy.
were that
How y'all
impressive
gonna
with
say we
stopping the
gonna
run
beat the
last year.
Chargers
And
but
then
not the
this black
Raiders?
ass
That don't
nigga
even
just
make
gonna pick up
sense.
where he left
Because
off, huh?
one's a home game, one's a home game, and one's an away game, bro. Vegas,
Let me be.
That's Vegas' home
Bro,
opener.
y'all are.
These boys don't believe sugar sweet until they see it. So
Okay, I'm gonna get off this, man.
well,
I can't do this
y'all
no more.
boys, I appreciate each and every one of y'all tonight. There ain't gonna be no more damn last words then.
Nah,
We'll
I'm
holler at
good.
y'all boys. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. These two motherfuckers here done ran me off tonight. All right.